Hey, we're live.
What's up? What's up?
We're live. He's alive.
Yeah, but he's not close to the mic. So, in true normal fashion, Al is still getting ready for the show.
Fuck up. How about that?
Anyways, welcome to
Shut up.
welcome to another episode of the Industry DJs podcast. I am your host, DJ T Kid.
I'm your co-host. I'll do it like this.
Exactly.
Hold on, let me grab the mic. Grab the mic.
And I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of our podcast. Here, you can check us out on your favorite streaming platforms: Apple, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and the Anchor app. You can check us out live every single Monday here on Facebook, also live on YouTube and Twitch at the Industry DJs.
All right. I'm set. I'm good. You good? You good? You good? You good?
After for like
Hey,
what?
shut your mouth, man. Nobody asked you.
2 minutes.
Nobody asked you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our guest tonight, Mr. Calvin Cornel in the building.
What's up, guys? How you feeling?
Thank you for joining us, man. This guy's a celebrity. If you don't know him, you're gonna get to know him tonight, man. Yeah, but if you don't know him, that's your loss, man. You should
Been
know
a long
him.
time coming.
Yeah, no shit, right? I know. Welcome. Thank you, man. Thank you for being with us, bro. Seriously, especially with yours
Busy schedule.
Yeah, wow. Thank you for taking the words out of my mouth. On
Yeah,
that
no.
one.
Thank you guys for having me.
No, this is awesome, bro. This is awesome. Welcome. Well, before we start this off, man, let's go ahead, Alex. How was your weekend, my friend? Oh, happy Independence Day to all my fucking Mexicanos in the building.
Okay.
Wow, I couldn't say that. Okay,
I know
wow.
you can.
That was kind of racist,
You
bro.
can.
That's kind of racist, man.
So-
I wouldn't do that, through Kwanzaa or something like that, right? Right? Wow.
All right, so my weekend was good. My past week was good. Thursday I was at Prestige. Friday I was at Club Icon for our monthly Flashback Fridays. Saturday I was at Sway Bar in Schiller Park, and then Sunday I was at Hacienda Suarez in Wrigleyville, and then I was on my way home from Wrigleyville. From Hacienda Suarez, and
I'm tired already.
and then I got hit up on Instagram to DJ at Progress Bar at the last minute. The DJ didn't show up, or DJ canceled on them. So I was like, okay,
Busy ass weekend.
right, busy weekend for me. Until I was leaving Progress Bar and my car got towed.
Oh man.
So
See, that's the one thing about DJing over there. You don't know where to park, and then all of a sudden,
right,
you know.
and I didn't know that you can't park on Halstead Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays after midnight. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at all. So
Wait a minute. Wait. You just said after midnight, right?
after midnight.
Okay, so but earlier you told me that you got
You're
them.
right. You're right.
You just proved to me that you don't got them.
What do you mean? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can't park after midnight.
After midnight, right?
After 12 o'clock midnight.
And you said
So-
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Right, correct.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
After midnight would be Monday morning.
Correct.
Okay. But earlier when I talked to you, you were like, I'm going to fight this because it was Monday morning, actually.
It was Monday morning.
But after
technically.
midnight would be technically the next day.
Okay, so it wasn't
So
the
it
next
was
day
Monday
Monday?
morning.
Exactly.
Yeah, correct. So you ain't got shit. So you just lost $170.
Anyways.
Remember? You remember? Yeah. I got him.
I remember the conversation.
Because that's what he said. He was like, bro, I got him because it was Monday morning. But and you just said it
Technically,
after midnight.
it was Monday morning, right?
So after midnight was Monday morning.
Because obviously I still got the paperwork. And it says
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you stay in school.
shut up. They told my car at 12:20.
You screwed up.
So anyway.
You messed up. It's
So
okay.
yeah,
It's all right.
so
It's
I
cool.
spent an hour over at the tow yard in Sacramento,
Sit back, relax, man.
getting my car out and stuff like that. So that was my weekend. How was your weekend?
Thank God it was an all-wheel drive, huh? And you just watch them tow it from the front loader.
I asked them how they towed it. They said they use a flatbed. So
No, they don't. They're full of shit. That's
what they said.
No, they use a cherry picker, especially when you're in the
Hope they
city.
didn't jack that up.
Right.
Right.
They use a cherry picker. There's the only way they're going to be able to get. How are you going to get that thing out with a flatbed? There's no way. There's no way in the city. They don't use flatbeds. They don't use flatbeds.
They do flatbeds because
Not city towing.
City towing they use how the city because I have a friend who works for the city. How the
Dude, I used to.
how pretty much they use like
They use the
third
cherry
party.
pickers.
No, well yeah,
Pick
but
them up and fucking pull them out, man.
yeah, but they also use third party companies to tow the cars as well. So that's what they said.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully they did.
Hopefully. Because you're all no, you had the Volkswagen, right? So
Yeah.
it's not all-wheel drive, thank God.
No, it's not.
No, so you're fine.
It's front wheel.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Now for my truck, I'll be screwed.
Yeah, I would have been jacked.
Yeah, I would have been done. All-wheel drive. Yeah, if they don't put them on the dolly, you're done. Have a nice day.
Yeah,
then they usually drag them, so they usually drag your car down the block, and then they'll put the dolly on. So they're out of the way. So you're not gonna jump on your car or try to take your car off the cherry picker.
No.
You ever seen those guys where they rip off the whole front of their bumper just to get their car back?
Yeah.
That was stupid as hell, bro. Just take my car. Fine. Oh well.
All right. How was your weekend?
It was very, very busy too as well. I was over at Adobe on Wednesday, which shouts out to you and Nez, and happy birthday to Nez. Happy birthday, Nez. Nez is celebrating his 21st birthday this month. Happy birthday, Nezzy. Other than that, man, I was there. You guys came through. We had it was packed, obviously. It's slammed, which is a blessing. And then Friday, what did I do Friday? Damn. I was back over at Moretti's. I was at Moretti's again. There was a decent night until the POS system went out. Unfortunately, it is what it is. POS is the point of sales, which are the registers. So we had to shut down early.
Man, and that sucks.
Yeah, it does. It does. Well, I mean, you can't sell beer without the cash register. You know what I'm saying? You can't sell liquor and do whatever. Obviously. So yeah, we shut down at about 2:00. Unfortunately. And then Saturday, what did I do Saturday? So Saturday, I had it was Larry from House Mob. Unfortunately, he passed away last year. So he passed away. He had a massive heart attack. Rest in peace, brother. And we had a celebration of life. And then his son graduated from college, and he's actually going to be almost like a physical therapist for Ohio State.
Okay.
So yeah, for the football team. So he just got hired.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's or actually. He's going to there right now. He's working with a high school team right now, but yeah, he's so shouts out to him.
Yeah, some big moves.
Yeah, big moves, definitely for sure. Yeah, he's gonna be a physical therapist. He wants to work for the college team, so shouts out to him, man. I'm proud of him. And then Sunday, I had with Joe show on the road. We had a cotillion daytime, and then I was supposed to DJ a wedding, help my buddy. One of my Latin brothers, DJ a white wedding. He was a little concerned about, I don't know what to play. I don't. What do you mean, bro? Just
those are easy,
right? Thank you, bro. Those are easy, man. The Latin ones are the hard ones. I think Latin DJing for Latinos is a lot harder than DJing for, Mary and Stan, or Mary and Bill.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think so, but it is what it is. Sometimes.
But, it all depends on what you're comfortable with,
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How was your weekend, Mr. Cornel?
Man, weekend was good. I don't even really know what I did besides for Friday, just chilling with the fam. Saturday was DJing a homecoming dance.
Already?
So yeah,
it's homecoming season.
No, I know it's homecoming season, but I thought it just started.
It's kind of early though.
Yeah, that's early, right? Yeah, it starts pretty much like, October, the end of September to
October. But I think they're trying to do it early now because they're because of the weather, and I think they're trying to get it in before it gets cold, and or if it possibly gets cold. We've been having some great weather lately, so it's
don't
lucky. But, knock on wood.
Mother's Nature's listening right now. She's watching.
So had the homecoming dance on Saturday, and then Sunday went out to live golf.
Wow,
my homie Marquis, he's the DJ for Live Golf North America. So
shouts out to Marquis, man. Yeah, shouts out to him. He just celebrated a birthday too. Happy birthday, Marquis too.
Happy belated, Mark.
Yeah, he's 26, 27 now.
Yeah.
I got you.
Looking like he's 21.
Yeah, he does, man. I'm telling you. And he's a new father too.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that, man.
Just
That's
had
awesome.
his second baby, and
no,
so he's
second. I thought it was what?
Yeah, his second. So
what?
Yeah.
Wait, all right, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
He's living in that no sleep life right now.
Yeah, definitely for sure, man. That's awesome, man. That's great. It's your second kid already. I thought he only had one. Wow. It's been a while, Marquis. We gotta get in contact. Actually, I just wished him happy birthday the other day. Yeah. So great guy,
That's
guy.
about it,
That's awesome. Oh no, man. Let's talk about Mr. Cornel today, because this guy is very, very interesting. If you guys do not know who Mr. Cornel is, this guy is. Well, you know what? We're gonna let you talk about yourself. So I mean, because there's probably a lot that I'm gonna miss. Lot that I miss. Seattle, he's the Seattle Seahawks, Blackhawks. Yeah, what's up with the Hawks, man? Everything that ends with the Hawks,
yeah, all sorts of Hawks for professional sports teams. That's awesome. Got to rep them.
Yeah, that's awesome. But no, it's you got to rep them. But you work from Chicago or the Chicago Blackhawks and then the Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where to start. I mean, I've been DJing for 25 years now.
Let's start there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So started DJing 25 years ago in high school. Shout out to my uncles, Aldrin and Gerald from Seattle. So they're the ones that actually, got us started. Me and my brother started in DJing.
Nice.
They gave us DJ in the box, Gemini, and we picked up some turntables and the mixer, and then just started playing, because I grew up playing instruments.
Okay.
Played the piano, played the drums, clarinet, bass clarinet, all sorts of stuff, and then picked up turntables, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. It's like playing another form of instrument.
Right.
So I got that, and then started doing random gigs in high school, and then turned it into what we have now for the company. So.
Now you're the man of the company. You're the man, the myth, the legend
Yes.
right here, man. This is awesome. See, a lot of the DJs, man, and that's how I started. I was a drummer. I was a percussionist back in, sixth, seventh grade. And that's what got me into DJing. A lot of guys, he never started with the band, right? You never started with the band, right?
The band.
No, see, a lot of the old schooler guys did. So I mean, that's how we got our fame.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people that are, they were playing drums or they're classically trained in piano or there's something, that involves music,
Well, you and Jesus, I just went mind blank, but Red Bull 3-style, he's
Trentino?
Trentino.
Yeah.
He's a pianist, right, Chris? Correct? He's a pianist.
I think so.
Yeah,
And
dude.
he plays the drums.
I know he plays the drums.
I know he plays the
wanna
drums,
say
but he
he's-
was a pianist too before
I
anything,
think
man.
he's classically trained in something else too.
God, man, but he's
But
amazing.
He's a beast.
Yeah, you too,
Yeah.
man. You too. Everybody that's
Thank
played
you.
piano has those the finger drum and do all that other stuff, man. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's a lot of fun. So then, after starting off in high school and all that, just was doing a lot of private events in college.
Mm-hmm.
And I got my big break because I was doing a birthday party, like an 18th birthday party, whatever, for this guy Joey Santo, and I'm sure you probably know his family, his brothers, Shy Clothing.
Ah, yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So that's I had my big break DJing his party, and then his brothers were like, "Hey, we're starting a night in Chicago. Do you want to maybe come out and DJ?" So I had to try out. I was like, "Yeah, sure. Let's do it." Show up to this spot on Wells and Division. It was called Spoon.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So I had a tryout for becoming a DJ at Spoon on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried out with there was actually a bunch of big time DJs, I guess you could say, that were big to me, at least at the time.
You want to name some?
Well, 'cause I was trying out against them.
Okay. I got it. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll just leave that
Yeah,
alone.
it's,
We'll just leave that alone.
But no, they're dope. They're like house DJs. They were playing Spy Bar, Sound Bar, and all that stuff. And
Okay.
then I came in, this 21-year-old kid with a crate of turntable or with my crate of records, and they were like, "Who the hell is this guy?"
Yeah.
I brought my records in, and then I'm spinning in front of Flipside and Shy Clothing and Familia Entertainment and all them.
Yeah.
And I guess after that, they were like, "Yeah, you're the guy." So
Wow.
then I got my first residency downtown, opening up for DJ Flipside every Sunday at Spoon, and we created the first, I believe, the first Sunday Fun Day party.
That was dope. Yeah, I remember Spoon. That was a hot spot.
Yeah.
That was a really hot spot. Wow. So the first time you DJ was with Flipside, huh?
Yeah, the first
Wow.
first nightclub in
Wow.
Chicago was opening up for Flipside.
How nervous were you?
Oh my God. Because just being a fan of just all the B96 Mixmaster
Right.
DJs too. It's like man, you see them and you're like, these guys they're the GOAT, you know?
Yeah,
they're the best,
crumb, right?
you know? Yeah. It was like my hands were shaking as soon as Flipside would come into the door, you know? But no, he was awesome. You know, like one of the coolest dudes I've ever met. Yeah. And he ended up becoming my mentor. So taught me everything I needed to know to kind of advance myself, you know, in the DJ world. Yeah.
He yelled at me one time, but I still love you, Flip. I still love you. I still love you, Flip. No, it's an inside joke between me and him. I love you, Flip. So, yeah, man, it's dope, man. That's real cool, man. Hell yeah, dude. He still makes me nervous. I think that day he yelled at me, I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry in front of the whole club.
It's like Dad yelling at you, you know?
Yeah. It's like, bro, I wanted, dude. Literally, no, I'm joking. I love you, Flip. I love you, bro. Yeah, we got to get him up on the show too soon, man. But yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, because he's living out in New York, you know, and
right.
Well,
so he's back and forth. His mom is still here. So yeah. He was telling me when next time I visit my mom, I'm gonna come on the show. So I'm holding you to that, Flip.
Yeah,
so that's awesome, man. That's great, man. And then where to go from there? As far as your career.
Yeah, I mean, so then from there, you know, it was just had all sorts of residencies downtown. You know, with Shy Clothing and Familia Entertainment,
which is huge.
That was huge. So like at the time they were running the show everywhere. Yeah. You know, and then just kind of I don't know, like a lot. I think because of MySpace, ended up meeting a lot of people all over the States. And then I started randomly getting you know, gigs in you know, I did a gig in Miami, and then started meeting people in Vegas, and then, you know, in Seattle, I got that through my family. I was going out there a lot, you know, visiting family, and then met, you know, like club owners and DJs and all that stuff out there. And then just word started spreading of, you know, Calvin Cornel, and then just was networking everywhere and started playing, you know, all over the place.
Now, Calvin Cornel, where did that come from?
So a lot of people actually don't know my last name, which is Boato. Cornel is my middle name. It's my mom's maiden name. Okay. So the Cornel side of the family lives all in Seattle. Okay. And so, you know, my brother is DJ Boato. Didn't want to be like, you know, another DJ Boato or Calvin Boato or something. Like, I didn't want to go with my name. So I was just like, Calvin Cornel, I think it fits, you know. I like it. Like I had DJ Excite was actually my first DJ name. That's cool. You know, and then this some dude from, I think it was Excite Entertainment or something, you know, he like hit me up and he's trying to send me like a, you know, cease and assist, and I was like, you know, you can keep that name. I'll change it. Right. I'm like,
well, Calvin Cornel is very unique, man. Yeah. And you know, I'm gonna be honest. When I first heard you, I was like, man, sounds you know, Caucasian. You know, I was like, and then when I met you, I was like, oh wow. And then I saw you at Bottle Blonde, and I'm like, oh shit, this guy's a fucking monster. Damn. And shouts out to Dolo on that one, because I went to go see Dolo at that time, and you were there. And then I went to go see Flip again, or not Marquis, and then you were there with him, and then that's when I really heard you, and I was like, wow, bro, this guy's fucking beast, man. And we were friends on Facebook, but man,
for sure. It's like crazy because you know you meet a lot of these DJs, or you befriend a lot of DJs on you know, on Facebook, Instagram, right? But you don't actually really get to meet them in person. You know?
No, and you're a cool ass dude. When I met you, man, I was nervous. Sure. Yeah, I was nervous, and I, like I said, I heard you at Bottle Blonde, and I was like, oh shit, this guy's dope. This guy's really dope.
Before I even met you or like knew who you were too, I bought one of your mixers, I believe. Yeah. Because like I remember seeing on the case of the mixer, it had "I'll do it like this," and I was like, oh shit.
Oh man, it must have been a long time ago. Wow. It must have been years
15, 20 years ago. Yeah. It was a DJM like Pioneer what DJM 500, I think.
Yeah. Oh shit. Damn. Yeah.
You had one?
Yeah.
Or not the 600. You know, everybody and their mama had the 600.
Yeah.
Mixer.
Yeah.
500 or 600.
That's silver.
I have so many of those. Yeah.
Silver mix.
I had a lot.
Mixer.
I think I bought it from, or like Rough Ride told me about it or something like that. You know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Damn. Oh my God.
Yeah, Steve.
I forgot about that, man. Wow. Yeah, Steve Rough Ride. I just talked to him this weekend too.
Nice.
Yeah. Because you were hanging out with Rough Ride for a while too. That's right. Wow, man. Holy shit. See, I'm sorry, getting old, man. Sorry, getting old.
Yeah, wow. You know, it's because it's just all the random people that we know throughout the years and everything, and then you know, just kind of connecting us through that, you know.
And I can't stress that enough. I tell that to DJs all the time. It's like, you know, no matter how big this city is, man, and this DJ was very, very tight community. Because if I don't know somebody, I know somebody that does. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's how you get into it, man. That's great, man. So this whole Blackhawks thing, man, how did that come apart, man? This is awesome.
Yeah. So the Blackhawks like reached out, I guess, to the Bulls DJs.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, you're with the Bulls too.
No, so like you know, just friends with everybody at the Bulls.
I thought you were doing a mezzanine DJ.
No.
Okay.
So I was making you know, some of their mixes for like the, you know, the cheer team and you know, random things like that. Like helping out DJ Marquis. Mm-hmm. So shout out DJ Marquis. He's the one that, you know, like a main push with the Blackhawks and, you know, a lot of the gigs. But, you know, they reached out to them and they, you know, they mentioned my name because they're asking like, hey, do you guys know a DJ that's, you know, would be qualified that knows, you know, sports? Mm-hmm. And I've actually been DJing sports like for cheerleading for the IHSA for the last 19 years now. That's so it's, you know, just live sports, and it's, you kind of, with live sports, you've got to be on top of your stuff. Like, you know, like boom, boom, boom. You got to know what to play. Yeah. And if you play the wrong song, like in a live setting, like you're kind of fucked. Yeah. You know,
that's what happened to that Chicago Cubs DJ.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna name names, bro. Yeah, but he played the wrong song at the wrong time, and he got fired right there on the spot.
And so, you know, they it was definitely, especially Mark, who kind of pushed my name, and he was like, yeah, Calvin could be, you know, a perfect fit for it. They called me up and they were like, hey, we need a DJ for this Friday or Saturday. You know, we just lost our DJ, so we need somebody like now. I had a gig booked that day, and I was like, man, I'm booked already, but I don't think I should not say, I shouldn't turn it down. Yeah. You know, like you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I was like, you know what, let me get back to you in like an hour or two. Like I got to just find coverage, you know, ended up finding somebody to cover that gig, and then did, you know, an event with the Blackhawks, and they were like, they loved it. Shook Gene Honda's hand afterwards. He was like, welcome to the team.
Wow.
So I didn't even know that. Like, I thought I was just going in to fill in, you know, just to help him out, you know? And then all of a sudden they were like, yep, this is yours. And the next week I'm going to the United Center, signing a contract. And, you know, it was like life changed from that, you know.
Wow.
That's spot on. So.
Wow. I'm jealous. Ladies and gentlemen, I always tell you never to if you already have a commitment with somebody. But in Calvin's case, I would have done the same thing. You know, when you commit to something, don't try to switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
But in that case scenario, I would have done it too.
You know, if that when I thinking about it, I was like, this could be a life-changing thing.
Yeah, of course.
And then, so I started off as with the Blackhawks, just doing events. Yeah. You know, so I was whenever they had watch parties, I was DJing watch parties, and just doing other like small things. And then a couple of years later, they were like, "Hey, we need a DJ for in the stadium." Was just
during live games.
Yeah. So just come up and, you know, do the game.
How nerve-wracking is that?
The first game that I did, oh my God, I was fucking shit my pants.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
you know,
sure.
My hands are sweaty. You know, you see the lights go down, and you know it's because like when we're DJing the game, we're not DJing while the game's happening. Right, so for us, for the Blackhawks at least, we DJ as soon as the doors open until puck drop. Yeah. And then we get to watch the game. And then as the game or as intermission happens, then we're back on. Right. But the biggest thing that we do for the Blackhawks is the warm-ups. Okay. So hyping the team up, hyping everybody, the fans. So it's like a 17 minutes of straight bangers. Yeah. So if you've ever if you've ever been to a Blackhawks game for warm-ups, it's like they want you to hit them as hard as you can, like you're DJing the biggest festival. You know, it's wild.
Yeah. And then you gotta really watch what you play too. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you don't want to offend anybody either.
Well, that's
you know?
common sense, but
No, I mean, some of the music nowadays is just, no matter how you look at it, it could offend somebody down the line. You know, so
you
you
know
gotta be
what?
careful.
Obviously, you have to know what to play and what not to play, especially in the what's the word I'm looking for? Like a family setting,
Absolutely, yeah. Because you got to watch the content
exactly
of the songs you're playing. You know,
You don't want to play WAP or anything like that.
No,
Maybe water. Water's cool. Water will pass.
yeah.
You know.
Well, so even like some of the songs that I play, that the content might be off.
Mm-hmm.
I make my own edits to make them like Disney clean.
Okay.
You know, we call them Disney clean because it's like you know, if you were to go to Disney World and you were to, you know, listen to some songs, you know that you might hear a song that is, you know, familiar if you're whatever, you're out in downtown Disney or something, right?
Yeah.
But then the lyrics are all changed because it's, you know, it's a song, but it's not.
They turned it into Kids Bop.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was just about to say that, like a Kids Bop version
Yeah.
of the song.
Well, because like I just DJ'd at Disneyland over the summer.
I saw that. That's awesome.
You know, I was playing a lot of Kids Bop stuff. You know, and
It worked out.
Yeah, it worked. You know, because the parents and all the older folks were there. Like they still, you know, they were jamming out to it, but it was more appropriate for
right.
You know,
for the
kids,
for the parents and the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Now do you have a set playlist over there for stuff like that, or you just walk in there and you do whatever? For like Disney or like the Blackhawks or anything like that?
No. So I'll start with the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks. So it depends on I guess the mood that I'm in.
Okay. So they don't tell you hey, do not play it's a certain type of music or anything like that.
Yeah, they're pretty much just open to anything. For us, it's, you know, when the doors open, it's more chill.
Yeah.
You know, it's just whatever, just background music. But then as soon as warm-ups start, they're like, just go hard.
Go
you know,
bangers,
I've actually, the first time that
banger.
I played, you know, because they want you to play like trap, dubstep type, you know, EDM, hard EDM, whatever.
Really?
And I wasn't exactly prepared because I got the call like 24 hours before, you know.
Okay.
So I had, you know, a folder of my music, but then, you know, with some of these songs, it's got like a breakdown and, you know, then it gets chill and all that. As soon as like a breakdown happened, they're like, what are you doing? Like, change it up. You know, I'm like, and you know, and like, this is my first time playing and I'm like, oh man, like, all right.
You're getting nervous.
You're sitting there, just going through songs and like, what do I got to play? You know? But yeah, like after that, then I was like, all right, cool. Like I know I can play this song, but then I'm gonna edit it so that the breakdown is gone, and then it goes straight, you know, to the next, you know, next part or whatever. But yeah, like the playing for the Blackhawks, it's a lot of fun, you know, just because you literally you get to play the just banger after banger,
right.
You know,
and not be judged.
Yeah. And on top of that,
judged.
on top of that, like they love it because all the fans are they're getting jacked up, and you know, like you know, you see them just getting amped for their team to, you know, to come out and play.
Yep.
I always wanted to know this too, man. So you're shedding some light on me, Mary, right now, because I always wanted to know, you know, what goes into. And I've never had the chance to sit down and talk to Jay.
What goes into his mind?
No, what goes into being a main DJ at one of these games? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Especially for the Hawks.
I think with the Bulls, they actually do more like in-game stuff,
right?
And they've got to be, you know, they've got to be on it with, because I think they also do the prompts and, you know, the you know, different things of like pressing buttons where it's like, you know, the claps are for like defense, you know, and all that, and like just doing other stuff, because basketball there's a lot of stoppages, you know, so and with basketball there's music or something going on the whole game, you know. With Blackhawks, with hockey, it's during the game there's nothing. It's just the game.
Yeah, no, it's just the game. It's just
until they start fighting each other.
Stupid. No, because I remember like back then, like before you even had like DJs, like when you, because I used to go to Hawks games like a lot back in 2013, 2014, around that time. Yeah, and then you just hear the announcer, and then
the organist,
and the organist.
You know, it was Frank Pellico, and then you know, Gene Honda.
Yeah. You just hear the organist and the announcer. That's about it. Right. And then that's about it. But things changed.
Right.
Things changed. So
Yeah.
Hey, look at Mike. What's up, Mike Abron and AJ Modi in the building? What's going on, brothers? How you doing?
Temple?
Yeah, but he go smack my bitch up. No. We don't play that songs there, bro. That's what got somebody in trouble. That's what got somebody in trouble.
You know, the crazy thing is because when that DJ played the song, he was actually, because the lyrics to the song is "Change my pitch up."
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but everybody, all they
right. No, I know the DJ personally. I've known personally, and it was kind of messed up how it all worked itself out. I mean, but it is what it is, man. Yeah. And it wasn't even it was actually a commentator that actually brought it up and made a big deal out of it. And it wasn't anybody from the team. It was because of that one person that wasn't even a part of the team that made a big deal out of it.
Because I think I think it was like on ESPN. So it was on a big level where it's like,
well, they had no other choice, right? Yeah, they had no other choice. It was like they got put in a corner, and that was it.
So it kind of sucks, you know. So that's why you've got to be on your toes of what you're going to play and
how you're going to play it and when you're going to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, at that time, it was played. I think the team member was actually the one who told them to play it.
I don't think I didn't hear that part.
Maybe.
No, the team player, the guy who.
Because I feel like they do have some say in like what they're walking out to.
And that's what he wanted to walk out to, because I know the DJ personally, and that's what was told to me, and because it was put into a different perspective is why that DJ got in trouble.
Yeah, because of that player with his past and
right, exactly. Yeah, the unfortunate part, but he was the one who wanted the song, and then he was like, "All right, cool, I did it." But unfortunately, because it got put onto that platform, like you said, they made a big deal out of it. So it was like, "What the fuck, dude?" Which is kind of unfair. But I mean, at that point, it's like, what are you gonna do? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like one of those. Wow.
It's almost like one of those where you've got to really like think about the song and then maybe even ask the higher ups to be like, hey, is this cool to play?
Appropriate.
Right. Right. Unfortunately,
and then maybe if you do have to ask, then it's almost like you shouldn't even be playing it. You know. So
but then what are you gonna do, man? I mean, you got this multi-billion-dollar golden boy sitting here telling you what to do, and it's a walkout song. I mean, it's like, what are you gonna go to the bosses and be like, yo, is this cool? So it's like. And then the boss is going to turn around and tell the player, and then the player's going to get mad at you, and it's kind of like almost like a catch-22 at that point.
For sure. I mean, I guess because you could just let your bosses handle it and be like, hey, you got to pick a different song.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how'd you know I was playing this song anyways?
Yeah.
I got tricked on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, whatever. So it's a trick bag no matter how you look at it, I guess, man. Yeah. That's. I always wanted to know, man, and thank you for letting me know that.
Absolutely.
As many times as many of these guys I know, I never sat down and asked them that. Hey, when you do this, is there a certain genre you have to play at a certain time or whatnot? And wow, man, that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot on your plate because you're automatically thinking of what you're going to play next, and maybe that's not going to work. Oh, maybe that's not going to work. Okay, cool. And then you look at the demographic in the area,
and then on top of that, you're trying to change it up every game too.
Right.
And it's
so it's not repetitive, right? Yeah, because these guys are they archive these games. Who you don't know, as a lot of people don't say that nobody's listening to me. Or you never know who's listening to you, my friend. You never know.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's insanity. Wow. That's a lot of stress, man. That's a lot of.
So like how you're talking about, like, do I have a set playlist for that, or like when I just did Disney?
Yeah,
man, I had I made a playlist for Disney, and that went right out the window. But I feel almost like
what was on that? Go ahead, finish. But I want to know what was on that playlist that went out the window.
Well, I mean, so I still played a lot of songs on there, but then it was ended up changing it a lot because looking at the type of party, because I didn't really, I guess, know what I was walking into. Mm-hmm. I was DJing in Vegas over the summer, and then I get a call like while I'm there DJing, and he was like, he knew that my family's a big Disney fan, right? Mm-hmm. So he was like, hey, you want to go DJ Disneyland next week?
Excuse me?
Yeah, didn't really
what?
Yeah, didn't really give me details. He's like, it's you'll be DJing on like the aerial stage. There's
nice, damn.
Disney Junior just started a new TV show, like they're trying to promote it and this and that. I was like, yeah, like let's do it. Whatever. Mm-hmm. It's Disney, You know, like.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure, that's a
family
big
loves
deal,
Disney,
right?
yeah.
That's a big deal.
Did you get free tickets for the family and everything to take them to?
No, so it was so late that like didn't really get to talk about anything like that. It was just like booked my flight. Had a free hotel and they just went to downtown Disney. Was DJing from like 4 hours from 12 to 4.
Wow, and
then just had the rest of the day to go to the park or go to the restaurants in downtown Disney, just kind of walk around and, do my thing. But, so I was playing everything from all the Disney hits or whatever, but then ended up changing it a bit, kind of going towards like kind of wedding vibes of, for the older folks. Because you see a lot of, the grandparents walking around with the kids or, but it was literally like kids. It was a bubble show for like 1 to 5 year olds,
Okay.
Because it was
what do you
aerial.
play? Baby Shark on repeat?
So, like I ended up, even played like some Beach Boys and like say, like beach vibes,
Yeah.
wow, damn.
and like
See, that's smart though. A lot of DJs wouldn't think that. You're in a summer vibe. You got older people out there.
Well,
it's an outdoor event.
But like like Calvin said, he had a playlist going, but he
it went out the window, right? But then
because he didn't get a lot of info on it. That's what it was.
But there's DJs that go in there that already have a set playlist, and then you got Calvin's.
Then they stick to it, and then the thing was, so every 30 minutes there was a bubble show happening. So I'm like, well, man, what could I do? Because like after the bubble show's done, it's like they just walk away.
Mm-hmm.
So after the first two, I was like, what should I do to like keep the families here, And looking around, and I see to my left there was an arts and crafts table. I'm like, get on the mic, because I get on the mic and I'm emceeing and all this. I'm like, hey. We've got the next bubble show happening in 20 minutes. How about we've got all the kids go over to the arts and crafts table, just do some drawings, do this and that, just to keep them there,
right?
And then the Disney executives, they were there when I was doing that, and they were like,
"Oh wow,
this is smart." They came up to me afterwards, and they were like, "You were amazing." They're like, "You were engaged with the kids, doing this and that. Like you were the first guy that we've seen, come in here to actually like do more than, what
they're expected.
Do more than just play music, So, I was like, this is a no brainer. Like the kids, they love coloring, they love drawing, and the parents, they want to sit and chill because they don't want to walk around the whole time,
Cause especially in that weather.
Yeah, it's hot, 90 degrees and, and so.
Oh no, let's just stay
No,
here. Right?
Hold on. This was in Florida or California?
California.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's hot.
So it was pretty dope. And, it's going from like the club scene, now to doing this type of stuff. And I'm like, I love it. It's not, the crazy gigs that we're, I was doing back in the day, but I'm like, this is still making it fun, like, cause it's changed. I get a change of scenery with, all these different gigs that I'm doing,
Which I applaud you for.
Thank you.
Man. Number one, there's just some pretty big moves, man. Number one, number two, for you to sit there and be able to adapt to those different, to the different cultures, to different levels of this, man, is because I have to deal with that when I do in-stores too. When they got me at Macy's or, whatever, you gotta adapt. I mean,
absolutely.
There's times when I have old ladies walk up to me and I don't want to hear this shit while I'm shopping. It's like, bro, calm down, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a lot of snags and you got to figure out how to make everybody happy. Don't have it too loud and don't have it too obnoxious per se. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, and a lot of DJs can't do that. A lot of DJs can't adapt to that.
Yeah.
So that's why I applaud you for it.
Thank you.
And I would probably have lost my shit being at Disney. Because I would,
it's not for everybody,
right? No. I not like that. But as far as what are you gonna play? I mean, what are you gonna play? That's gonna be, off the top of my head right now, as far as my playlist would be concerned. Yeah, I'd probably be playing some Swiftie, some obviously Toy Taylor, so some obviously Party in the USA. The real commercial. Stuff
absolutely.
like that, but upbeat, to where people can sing along to it.
And then you have to watch some of those songs, like say with like Bruno Mars and stuff, you know? Like you got to watch playing Uptown Funk.
Yeah.
Like you can't play Uptown Funk.
Oh yeah, you can't.
Because it's talking about drinking.
Yeah.
No, they got it's talking about drinking, but there's Swift.
No, yeah, because even some
some of the Swifties.
So you've got to really think about like the certain songs that you're playing of some of these artists, because that was actually one of the songs that my boss was telling me. He was like, hey, so just last week, one of the DJs was playing this, and like, so you got to really make sure that your music is Disney clean. It can't be talking about drinking, smoking, sex, like nothing.
Remember back in the day, in the late '90s, they had that radio Disney.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. So you kind of had.
That's why you heard that song 30 times in one day. Yeah, because there wasn't a lot of songs you could play at that point.
So you had to think like,
Kumbaya, you know what I'm saying?
You had to think about the music that they played back then on that radio. And that radio network.
Hey, real quick, big shout out to my homie Tim. He's like one of my partners.
Tim, what's going on,
Mark
brother?
V.
How are you?
Mark V, what's going on?
Yeah,
sir?
definitely. Mark V, what's up? What's going on, man? Yeah, damn, bro. Small world. It is a small world.
Since we're doing some quick shout outs.
It's a small world after all.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. Hey, stop it. Don't judge me, bro.
On Twitch, we have Jimbo, and then we have DJ.
What's up, yo, Jimbo?
And then we have DJ D Luna on Twitch as well.
Mark V, bro. Mark V in the building.
Oh, Clinton Cornel also on YouTube.
What's going on,
sir?
How are you, man?
What's up? Clinton's my cousin.
Nice.
Yeah, he's the DJ for the Tunnel Club at Seattle Seahawks.
Wow, that's dope.
Nice.
That's dope, man. Look at that, man. I mean, yeah, he's a tunnel DJ. That like when the players are running out, man. That's dude. That you gotta have those guys hyped up, man. Those guys are. I mean, they're coming out there slamming chests like King Kong, man. I mean, yeah, bro. You gotta get those guys. I mean, what do you play there, man?
Yeah, man.
Get down with the sickness.
With no, but they want all the ghetto hip hop.
Yeah, they want that. They want that hood trap.
Yeah,
because obviously, imagine what they're playing in the locker rooms when they're changing and stuff like that. They're trying to get they're hyping themselves up for that game.
And so as soon as they're walking off the tunnel, they want the most hype stuff. And I'm props to my cousin, because honestly, I wouldn't know what to play.
Yeah. See. Until you get into that situation, and then
you're like, well, I'm gonna learn.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna learn quick.
Play some DMX up there.
Yeah.
Stop. Drop. No.
So I want to go back to when you were DJing over 20 plus years ago. So when you started off DJing, like what genre of music did you start off with?
House. And mainly actually booty house.
Okay.
So when I was DJing, like one of the first, I guess, nightclubs or like parties. Mm-hmm. It was this party called Grind Fest. So
I've heard of it.
We threw our own parties while I was going to college. We at COD, a bunch of my homies. It was our friend Telefaro Brandon, that started this event. Mm-hmm. And I was DJing alongside my homies Jesse Seeley, Russell Christopher, Sebastian R, Mike Pastori, my brother Ryan, and so we all were playing different types of music, right? Mm-hmm. I was the booty house DJ, and then one night we booked DJ Speed, but apparently he was like double booked.
What the?
So Speed couldn't show up, and all the DJs around us, we were like, "Yo, who can play hip hop?" And I was like, I mean, I could try. I had my some vinyl of hip hop and.
Wow.
Now define booty house real quick. Now define your version of booty house.
Really, Al?
Listen, everybody's got their own, bro. I mean, because you got booty house. It could have been twerk or not.
Like
twerk.
all the DJ funk stuff.
See, a lot of some of the other guys would have been booty call, stuff like that.
Yeah, like Fast Eddie. Yeah. Okay. So like kind of all of that, I guess that type of music that the girls would just be bouncing.
So no juke then.
I didn't have as much juke at that time.
See that's our booty house. That's
really.
That would be considered even like, back in our day. That was the juke music, yeah, because that's where you would twerk to.
And like hard house type stuff, I'd be playing, like War and like
this time.
forward type
Mark
stuff
Dean,
too.
and Poogie Bear.
Poogie Bear. Yeah.
Oh man, bro. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God, this time.
You would consider
it's
Juke
war.
Booty House back then?
Yeah. That used to be Booty House back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Because it, just that, like
football.
fast paced BPM,
Yeah,
like forward.
yeah.
Yeah.
130 plus.
Yeah, but
135 actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you used to get into 140s, bro, and that used to be like ludicrous mode.
Yeah. So then, so I was DJing at this place, this event called Grind Fest, and then from there, we were pulling well over 1,000 people, and then we were like, let's bring this to an actual club venue, because we were renting out like just some random event spaces, right? And then we rented out TKC's Club Soda.
Wow. Jeez.
So we rented out.
Oh my God.
I never even heard of that.
So
Club Soda was in Lombard.
Lake Street.
Oh,
right?
that's why. That's,
It was on Lake Street. I think it was in
What year was
Lombard?
this?
No, it wasn't in Lombard.
Man, this is like
It's like
05?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, wow. I never heard of sorry.
Yeah, 04, 05.
Wow.
So we rented out his club, and we were like, we're going to pull, 1,000 people or so. Ended up, I think, bringing in like 1,500 people.
Wow. Holy shit.
So
it
we
was
were,
at Club Soda. I think it was like in Lombard or Addison, around that area.
yeah, it was Addison.
Addison.
Yeah, because it's right off of Lake Street, and
Club Soda.
355. Yeah,
Ew.
and so
Brings back memories. I'm sorry.
crazy, right?
Right. And I think it was at a strip mall.
Yeah,
Yeah, see?
It was right next to like the Room Place.
Yeah, by the furniture store.
Yeah.
God damn. Wow.
And
Sorry,
so,
man. I didn't even knew he had a club like that.
Yeah,
he
so
did.
TKC had,
wow.
it was I don't know,
Cool, Chris.
It was
only
18
for a
plus.
little, yeah.
It was 18 plus, and it was pretty. He was trying to. I remember he was trying to target the high schoolers around the area to go out there. I don't know the DJs that he had there, but I remember at the time that he was trying to pull like a whole bunch of high schoolers just to go to that place because it was 18 plus. It was one of the few places in that area other than Zero Gravity that was like 18 plus. So.
Yeah, because the other one was down like south suburbs, like Orland area,
Wow, damn.
But
Soda?
Memories.
It was called Soda?
Yeah, Club Soda. Yeah.
Club Soda.
And so because of like so a lot of people also probably don't know this, but I've got a big background in cheerleading. And so being a cheerleader and being friends with a lot of girls, they, you invite a couple girls and then they bring their girls and they're, and they're like, yeah, there's going to be this DJ there, that, that DJ, whatever, blah, blah. And then, we had the place packed for our, one-off parties.
Wow.
Cause we would rent out, limousines and then go handing out flyers everywhere to the malls. I also worked at Abercrombie at the time.
Oh, wow.
So I'm getting my, Abercrombie friends to tell their friends, and then, it's
Damn, bro. You were always at the top of the food chain here.
Yeah, and then we would have our the girls that I was cheerleading with, they'd dress up in the limousines, to the 10s, and then just we'd go out to all the malls and we'd go pass out flyers and CDs, mixtapes, and all that.
Wow.
Like, hey, we're throwing a party at this time, whatever. And then, it's these girls, or everyone sees the people that we're rolling with. They're like, oh, this is gonna be dope.
Yeah, this is gonna be real dope. And then so back to the name thing, because now you just put something in my head. When you came out with Calvin Cornel, was that from day one?
No, so I had DJ Excite in high school.
Okay.
But just first thing that popped into mind, it was XITE.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were triple image DJs. It was me, my brother, and a buddy Vito.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had just all random DJ names at the time. And then as we started throwing these bigger parties, and this guy saw DJ Excite on the flyers. That's when he hit me up and he's like, hey, I've got Excite Entertainment. Like, you can't be using, DJ Excite. Like, I'm going to be sending the, my lawyers after you and all this stuff. I'm like, you don't got to do that. Like,
was it that serious? Wow.
I guess so.
But you know what? Under copyright infringements, as long as it's, you could change it just a little bit and get away with it.
Because it wasn't even close to the spelling, it was some other,
right,
whatever.
So you could turn around and tell them, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Just throw it on. Waste your money, bro.
Yeah.
And then, so one other question. As far as from day one, how long you been DJing total?
Yo, what's up, Marquis?
Marquis, what up, man? Happy belated.
Hey, we were just talking about you earlier, giving some shout outs and all that.
For sure.
But yeah, so I've been DJing. I want to say for now 25 years.
Oh,
so
okay, cool. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And then
Calvin
DJing full time for I would say like 20 years.
Damn.
So I don't have a day job. I've just been trying to push the DJing full time for 20 years now.
Wow.
Well, let me tell you something. You're doing a damn good job, my friend.
Hey, thank you.
You're doing an amazing job because
Thank you.
you're constantly booked, man. I mean, I'm a fan.
Thank you.
I was a fan when I heard you at Battle Blonde. I heard of you, like I said, and then when I saw you, I was like, holy fuck. And that's when I went to go see Marquis too that day.
Yeah, Marquis is a beast.
Yeah, Marquis,
Man.
Dude, come on, bro, for real. Oh, Marcus, bro, what up, Nez?
What's going on,
happy
Nez?
birthday, bro.
What's up, Nino?
Yeah, happy belated birthday, Mark.
Also on YouTube, we have Ivan West and Bree Aguilar also on their YouTube channel.
Oh, what's up, Bree?
What's up, DJ Nino?
Yeah,
in the
she
building
just
too?
commented. She said that, Calvin, you're the best. Friends for over 15 years. He made our wedding memorable a few months ago.
Yeah, so I just DJ'd Bree and Ivan's wedding. I just also had Ivan helping me out at this weekend's homecoming. So he's an upcoming DJ, starting to produce and everything too. He's making some dope stuff.
Nice.
So,
What the genre?
he's like house.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. Well, let me tell you something. Ivan, correct? You said his name is Ivan? Ivan, you're in the best hands right now, my man. Because let me tell you something, bro. It's not. It's also that circle that you put yourself into, and you got one of the best right here, man. Trust me. You got one of the best.
Real quick about Ivan, Bree hit me up and she was like, "Hey, I'm dating this guy, and he wants to, learn how to DJ and become a DJ and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, just you guys come over." Had him over, had my stuff set up, and I was like, "Hey, turn it on, go at it, have fun." And
You want to see where he's at,
yeah,
what kind of talent he's got.
yeah, he obviously brand new, like being nervous and just trying to beat match and all this stuff. And I was like, "Hey, take this home." Gave him my CDJs, gave him my mixer, and let him borrow it for a couple months.
Wow.
And
Nice.
man, he was, you could tell he was practicing, because the next time I heard him DJing, I was like, "Yo, all right, cool."
Wow.
Going from brand new and obviously train wrecking, but then
We all did it.
yeah,
We all
I
did
mean,
it.
shit, even every once in a while, still messing up, whatever. It's kind of like how you
You're a
recover
human
from
being.
it,
Yeah, you're a human being, man. If you're not gonna mess up, you're not gonna know how to to fix those mistakes. Correct. I got
Absolutely.
you. Yeah.
And
And
so,
shouts out to Bree too. Shouts out
yeah,
to Bree.
yeah.
Because a lot of women, no, you're a DJ. No, we're not dating. We're not doing anything. Nope, not happening. So a girl that could sit there and support you while you're doing this events,
Yeah.
and everything is definitely a keeper. So shouts out to Bree on that one, man. And to come and hey, I'm dating this guy and I want him to be a DJ and then put you with
Yep.
CC over here. Wow, man, that's dude. You're a winner. That's a win-win, man. That's a win-win because he's a beast, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm a big fan. Seriously, I'm a big fan.
What's
Definitely.
up,
And then
Marcus? What's up, Giovanni?
and then you got Marquis on the team too, as well, man.
Yeah, man. So Mark, I originally met Mark. Well, I knew of him when I was coaching cheerleading at Driscoll Catholic, and he was playing basketball, for the opposing team. I want to say it was Immaculate Conception.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I see.
Oh
And
wow.
so, I see
went
this-
to St. Ben, so yeah.
Nice, yeah. So I see this, little Filipino dude, running around the court. I'm like, oh, dope. Like, because I'm usually the only Filipino guy out there, in this, I guess, in this school district, because it's just all Caucasians. you
Yeah.
know? And then later on, I, end up meeting him, through his family. And then I find out that he's, Jimbo's cousin, Speed's cousin.
Oh,
So
wow.
so Marquis is,
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Him and Speed are related?
yeah, they're all cousins.
I'm sorry, Mark.
Mind
Bro, I'm so
blown.
sorry, Mark.
Mind
Bro, I'm
blown.
so sorry. Yeah, bro. Well, first of all,
I mean, that's why they're all beasts, because they learn from Speed,
Yeah, yeah.
So they would just go go to each other's houses and just start scratching and and Yojimbo is, man, if y'all have never heard Yojimbo like play.
I've heard. Okay. I have.
He sounds familiar. I
believe we DJ. We have Drink Nightclub.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Drink Nightclub. I had to think about it real quick. Yeah.
Jimbo. I heard him before.
He actually just recently he got my CDJs that I was selling like a couple of years ago. So
cool.
Nice. Yeah.
So with Mark, after meeting him, a couple times, whatever, and then I had ended up booking him to, DJ at like Waterhouse. Got him a residency at Waterhouse, back in the day. And then, just obviously, love his style, his energy, and just like, so then we started just kind of playing together, all throughout. And then I ended up getting an opportunity to DJ in Vegas, and I was like, hey, Mark, you want to come DJ with me? Like, I think it'd be huge if, the two of us were to, tag team and do that. So we were playing, Tao Beach in Vegas. Shout out Nico C. He's the one that brought us out there, and like, it was crazy. We were, opening up for Jermaine Dupri, and then
nice.
I forgot who else, we were playing with, but then that kind of opened the doors then for, everything else. And then we started DJing together in Seattle, doing events out there in Seattle. And then with us going out to Seattle so often, we started going to the nightclubs, and we were like, hey, let's go just venture out and see,
let's
meet people. Yeah.
And network.
And then my cousin Clinton introduced us to the manager of Lucky Strike, because he used to, he was friends with the manager, or I don't know if he was the manager or owner, but he saw us coming out there often. We were just going there to say what's up, like not even just be like, not even asking, to DJ or whatever.
Yeah.
And after a couple times of us going, and then he was like, hey, when's the next time you guys are coming here? Like, you should DJ.
Yeah.
And we played one night, and then they're like, when can we have you again?
Ooh, networking. See, that's crazy.
So
it's kind of like when I was out in Jersey, when I played at that club that one time. There's like, when you coming back?
Yeah, and like that's the coolest feeling too. Because you go out you play somewhere where nobody really knows you, and then all of a sudden, they're like, we want you back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
like when I played in Vegas. I mean, not in Vegas. When I played out in Jersey, and there was like, who was these Chicago DJs? And then there was like, oh, we want you back. And then every time when they make a flyer, they be like, live from Chicago, and it just had my name on there. I was like,
that was cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Man, Mark, you're the GOAT. So if y'all don't know, Mark's the DJ for Live Golf North America, the Bulls, the White Sox, Northwestern, football,
every major club
Northwestern
in Chicago.
basketball,
B96, Kiss FM.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been at
Notre Dame. He's on the radio with me in Portland.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're on Jammin' 107.5.
I think the first Filipino brother that I ever had was Jay Funk.
Yeah.
And then and then Tony, and then he DJ'd. I'm pushing 50 now, and he DJ'd my 15th birthday party at my mom's house. I'll never remember. And then from there I started meeting, and ever since I met Jay, and I'm just saying, in the Filipino community, I always thought growing up that all you guys knew each other.
Yeah, it's crazy because I'm
not trying to say, why are you laughing, bro? I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm being honest.
Yeah,
I'm being dead ass. I was the only Hispanic and Asian elements, and then I met Urge, and then I met all the other guys, and for some reason, it's just like one big bubble. I thought you guys, everybody just stuck together. I mean, it's I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not trying to say anything.
It's funny because I actually didn't even know a lot of the guys.
Right. And no, I'm listening to your story right now, and I'm like, wait a minute. I thought you guys that it was just a community. I mean,
Didn't you say when Urge and Q when they were
when we had Ray Ying in them, but Ray Ying's not Filipino.
Didn't you say that when they were on the show, like they would have those Filipino parties at the in the city? I forgot what it was.
Oh, we did. We do a lot of them.
And you thought that they all knew each other.
Yeah, I thought so too, bro. I'm sorry. I thought that's how it was, man.
It's funny because like I feel like I was never into the Asian network.
Really?
You know, yeah, as far as like, you know, DJing and all that, because like I grew up with a lot of Italians, and so I was, you know, with Shy Clothing, and so because so I was like, you know, kind of hanging with that crew because I didn't know anybody else, you know.
Wow.
And then it wasn't until, you know, then I started DJing with Flipside, and I was like, oh, another Filipino DJ.
Yeah.
But then after that, then I was like, man, there's a lot of Filipino DJs.
Right,
you know?
a lot. It's huge. I mean, bro, and none of them suck. None of them. All you guys are monsters.
Yeah, they're all dope.
I've never met a Filipino DJ that sucks.
Okay.
Not one.
Okay.
Not one. I can't say that for the Hispanics, but
you know, and then especially you go to the West Coast. Oh man, you go to the West Coast and it's like all Filipino DJs and they're insane. Oh my, they're nasty.
Oh, I just went mind blank too. What's the one who's got the almost he's got the French accent. Almost got a French accent. He won the DMCs and he's won the Red Bull. He works. He's for Algorithm. He's the one who did Algorithm.
Algorithm.
Oh man, I don't know.
Ah shit, I gotta figure out his name. Man, he's dope though. But he's really dope. You know, DJ.
Yeah, Robert. I was also a break dancer growing up too. So whenever like Flipside be DJing, you know, I'd be break dancing in the, you know, in the middle. I see, and this is when people were actually dancing at the club.
Yeah, right.
You know, instead of sitting there like with the bottle service, like people were actually dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The question I was going to ask you a question later on the show about the industry. What you think about that now? So.
Yeah, I got a shout out to Marquis though. The day I went to go and see you, it's very rare do I get the opportunity to go out and hang out with guys. But the day I met you, Marquis was DJing over at Bottle Blonde, and dude, I picked up. I again when you got bigger name DJs and people that. He actually taught me something. It was pretty cool because he had his timer out. He had his timer out. That was really cool.
Man, Mark always has it's either on his phone or it's on his laptop. He's got his tools open, so that he you know.
I mean, he uses a lot of tools, man. Yeah. That's dope. That's really cool about that, man. And that you know, don't let Kel fool you.
He says I can still break dance. Yeah, I mean, I could still do a couple things.
Yeah,
I can still windmill and all that, you know.
Can you?
Yeah.
For real? I got a bad knee. I can't. I'm done. I had a bad knee. Hey, we might have to go and take this outside, man. We'll start battling over here, right? We'll start battling one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So, I might as well just ask you this question now, Calvin. So, what do you think about the industry now compared to back then? Because obviously you've been DJing for over 20 years.
So I don't really actually like know much about the Chicago industry anymore, really, because I've been so far out of it. So my last residency was Bottle Blonde. So Bottle Blonde Chicago that closed down during COVID.
Yep.
But it just from when I first started DJing, downtown to by the time Bottle Blonde was happening, it's just evolved so much, and it started to not be fun for me. Okay, to DJ. Maybe just because of maybe the venues I was at, whatever. Just because it's like, I personally enjoy dancing, and then when you just kind of see it go from a dance club to a bottle club. It's just different, So
I get it. We actually Al and I talked about that first season.
Yeah,
we talked about how the club's not what a club is now. It's pretty much like what is it? It's pretty much like for social media purposes, basically. Like
I would actually like prefer DJing like bars and stuff, because it at bars like people more so have more fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
Or like the way that they're interacting and stuff. They're not just sitting there, on their phones and like taking pictures of the bottles and doing this and that.
Bars don't have bottle service, clubs do, and that's for pretty much what it is. Yeah. People.
It's a different atmosphere, and it's for me now being older, I just kind of over it.
Yeah, no, you've seen it. People they sit down at the club. They sit down at the club and not dance anymore, or they're with their bottles. They're on their phones with the bottle in their hand. They're drinking. Either
It's more for a photo op than it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
because it's funny because like I was just in Vegas for a wedding, and we went to Excess to go visit Mark Stout, and
shouts out to Mark.
I used to be one of those people like getting the tables and all this, and I was like, fuck that. Like we were front row, dancing in front of Mark's DJ booth and just having an amazing time. And I kind of miss that, because like when we were, going to Vegas before and doing bottles and stuff, whatever, that was cool. But then now being our age, I'm like, man, I had fun not even really drinking and just dancing and, having a blast with, all of our friends, like just right there.
That's awesome. Yeah, because again, a lot of people don't do that anymore, man. Me and my wife went to a wedding not too long ago, and it was like, it felt weird, but it was awesome. Yeah, because you're on the opposite side of that, so it was pretty cool.
Absolutely.
That was real cool. Yeah, definitely. Trey Jimenez, what up, bro? Fucking Sue in the building. Mark Johnson, what's up? Jackson, sorry.
Yo, what's up, Mark?
What's going on? Yeah,
what's up,
Don Carlo. Oh, you know Mark? Who doesn't know Mark?
Who doesn't
know Mark, right?
That man's everywhere.
Yeah, that guy, he's definitely a supporter, man. He's awesome, man, for sure.
I'm almost positive. Like Mark came to Vegas at least one of the times, to Tao Beach, I believe, when me and Marquis were DJing.
Wow.
So this just goes to show. When you're out there and it's not, again, it's not what you know, it's who you know type deal. Would you say? Yeah,
I guess so. Because once you have the skills, you definitely need to to be able to know people to book you or to get you out there, because with actually a couple of the guys, even Mark V, when he was out, he came to Vegas with us a couple times.
He just asked when's the next trip.
Yeah, so
I'm going.
We've had some of the guys come DJ with me, do guest spots or whatever, and if they can kind of showcase their skills to the management, and sometimes
nice.
Like Caesars people would be out there, and because I work at a lot of the Caesars properties in Vegas with Soundbite Productions.
Oh, nice.
Shout out Soundbite. But yeah, like Mark V, had Brothers Keeper, DJ out there, DJ Roger P.
Oh, nice.
DJ Shaw. Yeah, like I've had a bunch of guys like, come to kind of play for 15, 30 minute set or whatever, just to showcase for Vegas, for the management, to see if, they could be a good fit.
That'd be dope.
So that was kind of like my way of, trying to push, other DJs out to, other like venues, after me getting my shot.
Well, I was actually going to bring that up too later on, but since you brought it up now, man, that's awesome. You were definitely you've helped out a lot of careers here in Chicago, man. From what I heard, before I even knew you, I heard your name, and people were like, "Dude, this guy's he's a monster. He's cool as hell, and he helps out a lot of people, man."
That's my biggest thing, because it's there's so much work for everybody, and there's a lot of mouths to feed, and why be selfish?
Right.
Right.
Well, but I'm just saying that's what I heard before I even met you. Before I heard
great,
about you, man, and that's awesome.
Because it's like what you put out there in the atmosphere, the atmosphere, and like just in the world. I just hope to get back. So it's you put out good karma, and you just hope to get good karma back yourself. So
the first picture that popped in my head was this guy that floats, and he has this big glowing aura behind him, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're just you're straight up awesome person, man.
Yeah.
And you've always had respect for everybody, and especially me, and you're a great friend, man. And you're always. Like I said, when I first heard about you, I'm picturing this guy floating like in midair with this big gray, bright orb over him, and no, man. And then I heard you, and it's definitely you're a monster, man. It's just it's to find a human being that has that much talent, that much pull, and that much backing, and still be a human being is hard to come by. Is what I'm trying to say. So, applause to you on that, man.
He's a real one.
Yeah, he's a real one, man. Right here, he's a real one.
Thank you, Mark V.
And the scary part about it, man, is you're such a great guy, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't walk around like like some of these other DJs that haven't even been to 10% of what you've done in life. You know what I'm saying? And these guys think they're the shit. You ain't shit until you. Let me introduce you to CC over here,
Marcos, what's up?
I'll show you what's up. He'll show you what's up, man. But I'm just saying. You're humble. You're a monster, and you help a lot of people, man. So like I said, man, you're one of the goats in the industry.
Man, thank you.
You're one of the goats, man. Because
my parents taught me well. You know, it's like just with, you know, like especially like family comes first, and like I've learned from my family, my parents, that you know you just always got to help people out, and you know just be caring for everybody, you know, and then good things will happen, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And then I found out about your cheerleading past, man. I never knew that too, man. I mean, you know, that's what I love about the show, man. You get to learn about so much about these DJs.
Cheerleading is really that. I think that's really what kind of
got you into music.
Yeah, I think got me into music, but then really like brought brought a more like a better personality out of me, because I was growing up, I was very shy, you know, timid. Like I wouldn't talk to anybody. You know, I just didn't really.
Well, cheerleading will do that with you.
But then you start hanging out with the girls, and they're like, you know, they just kind of bring that personality out, you know, with you, and then
because you got to be out there,
and then because like if you're performing out in front of all these people, it's like you can't be shy, you can't be like you've got to smile, you've got to be
you have to be like, you know, what's the word? You have to be upbeat, basically.
Yeah.
And I know you're married now, and no disrespect to your wife.
So that's actually how I met my wife. Cheerleading.
Cheerleading, really?
Yeah,
wow. Was she a cheerleader too as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
we cheered together on the same all-star team.
Nice.
And then, you know, it just kind of things fell into place, and you know, started dating, and you know.
That's all, I bet you to all the other guys around you, you were like the glowing orb. Hanging out with all these cheerleaders. I mean, you know,
he was like a magnet.
Yeah, he was like, bro, what are you doing? I'll drive you wherever you need to go.
Well, because it's, you know, it was so Bree. She was a cheerleader too, so that's how I also knew her. Tim is a cheerleading coach as well. Awesome. Steve is he's a former cheerleading coach. You know, but yeah, it's just meeting all these people, and then on top of that, you're a DJ, so then all the cheerleaders are like, hey, where's the party at? So you're bringing 100 girls, you know, to these bars and clubs.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why he's the man, the myth, the legend. That's what I meant. To all the guys, to all the other guys, bro. This guy's like God, bro. He's like, you know what I mean?
Everyone's like, where are these girls coming from? And I'm like, oh, you know.
I've never met an ugly cheerleader. I don't care what, you know. I've never met an ugly cheerleader. So I mean, you know. They're loud, you know, especially some of them. Some of them can't handle the liquor. You know, we'll talk about that another. You know, but you know, sometimes you gotta, you know, put them in the Uber.
Who would have thought that Calva he would start off DJing 25 years ago. He would start off DJing where he started off at. Now he moved on to like the world of cheerleading, and then now he's like sports DJ.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, would you even thought you would never? I'm assuming you would
somebody
never
told you that you called him a lighter.
Yeah, if somebody would have said, you know, you'd be this, you know, from high school,
right?
You know, being the official DJ for the Illinois High School Association for cheer and dance for now 19 years.
Wow. See
the DJ for the, you know, Chicago Blackhawks, and then the Seattle Seahawks, you know, doing the official tailgate parties, and you know, now on top of that, DJing all over the world. Like I was just DJing in London, you know, over the summer.
Wow. See, I wanted to DJ out there when I went out there a couple of years ago. DJ out in London.
It was wild too. It was so much fun.
Yeah. I was telling Al when I went out there, like they really, really appreciate the music out there.
Where's that?
In London.
Okay.
Yeah, because like they would like appreciate the music.
Yeah. When you got Kiss FM playing Joe Smooth, we got good. We're good. You'll never hear Joe Smooth over here. Never on the radio.
No,
maybe V103, maybe on a Saturday night, late night. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, Gabe, what up, Gabe? It's another cheerleader in the building. What's up, bro? Damn. Yeah. I thought, you know, before I knew about you, Gabe was the only other male cheerleader that I knew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know Gabe from the Bulls. Yeah, he's a great guy. Another great guy too, man.
What up, bro?
Get him up here.
Yeah. I was what up, bro?
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
You know Trey? You know Trey Jimenez too?
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry
Trey,
to hear that. Sorry to hear that, bro.
Trey and I, we went to Vegas together. You know, he introduced me to the Death Tail guys. Trey had a gig out in Vegas, and at the time I like going to Vegas. You know, I used to gamble a lot, cut that down now.
A lot.
Having kids and all that and family. But yeah, Trey and I, we went to Vegas. He introduced me to the Deftel guys and ended up getting me on the Deftel roster.
Nice.
When they're still doing a lot of DJs and everything. Then we ended up like meeting Stevie B. And just hanging out, with Ron and Stevie and
when
Ron
Stevie
Carroll. Ron Carroll,
Ron Cabildo.
Oh, okay.
The owner of Deftel.
Okay.
But
yeah, I DJ'd Stevie B's concert when he was in town years ago. So
yeah. I was trying to get Stevie B to perform at my wedding, but
oh wow, really?
Yeah,
Kind of expensive.
Wouldn't he? Yeah, it just kind of fell through.
Yeah, I got you.
No, it was dope though, because then I had Yojimbo, and then I had Marquis, and my uncle DJ at my wedding.
I'm sure that was a party in itself.
Oh, yeah, that was,
I think I saw videos of that, man. I think I see
that was
videos,
crazy.
man.
That was
It was
crazy.
like 500-600 people, right?
I'm sure that was
small wedding.
Yes. It was a small concert. Small concert
Right.
wedding. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure that was a party in itself, but in its own right. So,
Nah, yeah. So Slice then? DJ Slice, which is Stevie
Sounds-
B's DJ.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Like I know of him, but
Okay.
yeah.
He's a good friend of mine too.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah, no. That's why I was like, oh, what? Maybe he knows Slice, but no.
No.
That's cool. That's cool. So Vegas is your go-to, huh?
Man,
Like
I
a
love
second
Vegas.
home.
Yeah.
I wasn't too impressed. I wasn't too impressed. The nightclubs are cool. I'm not a gambler though, so that's the thing. The food was subpar. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Man, where'd you go?
I was just about to say that, but where'd
Those
you go?
buffets are fire.
Yeah, no. Well, actually, I've only been to Vegas twice in my whole life.
Okay.
All right. The first time I went with the guys. I went with my bouncers from Park Tavern.
Okay.
Because and one of the guys is huge over there, bro. I mean, they know him by first time basis. I mean, even at the airport. So he invited us out there, and then the first time we went to go eat at that burger Buddy Guy or a guy.
Whataburger?
Yeah.
Buddy Guy burger.
Yeah, that burger sucks. It was horrible.
Oh, okay.
I paid like $50 for a cheeseburger.
Oh damn.
Oh, man.
Was horrible. And then some of the buffets were pretty good, but I mean I've never been there, and while everybody else is gambling, I just walked around.
Yeah.
And it was cold as fuck, dude.
Where'd you go?
I went there. We went there in the beginning of the year, pretty much the beginning of the year. So it was cold as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got out there. I packed nothing but shorts, bro, and I had literally, thank God, that's the only thing that's a cool thing about Vegas is all the hotels are connected, so you can walk through all the hotels.
Really?
Pretty much, yeah. So that's the only thing that kept me warm because I brought shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah, last year when I went to Vegas, I stayed at the Palms, and the buffet was good. So I was trying to figure out, like, what buffet did you go to?
I think the Palms has the crabs too.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
They got that.
Yeah,
Endless crabs?
I walked. Yeah, they do. I walked around. I spent like a couple hours walking around at the Palms, and I'm like, I did not know they have so many restaurants in this damn place. It's huge.
Thanks for the update, Trey. I would definitely give I'm gonna give him like $20 right now. So next time he's there, he could go make some money. Trey's like, I'm not a gambler either, but I gave Calvin my money, and he'd go and triple it.
See, for a while, I was on a good streak.
What's your favorite game? Are you a slot guy or are you like tables?
Why are you trying to bring this man into problems? Why are you trying to get this man in trouble?
It's not trouble. I'm just asking.
No, I think my favorite game was probably either craps or roulette.
Nice.
Yeah, biggest win was craps.
Nice. Peter, what's going on? Michael, what's going on? How you doing?
What's up, Peter? Hey, what's up, Mike? He's my neighbor.
Barb.
I was just at
I don't know why, but I thought you were living downtown. That's why
I used to live downtown.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So I used to live in Wrigley for like 10 years.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's
so
what it was.
I just walk straight down the street and then,
At Wrigley Field.
We used to be neighbors then.
Yeah.
I grew up on Addison and Lincoln.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
We were like pretty much Southport and Cornelia.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
dude,
okay.
damn, you could
Damn.
throw a fuck. So you were selling your parking front door parking for $150,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Yeah, you're my hero. This is my hero. My boy did that for a while, bro. He used to park his car, take his car, park it by my house, and sell it to 2 parking spots. He used to make $300, $150 a night.
Burnout.
Well, yeah, Don Carl had a question. He's like, any advice to avoid burnout? I'm guessing, when you burnt out.
For me, I like taking breaks. You've got to, take a break, recharge, do whatever you need to do. So like I like absolutely like going on vacation. Like, don't be afraid of not, stopping, taking a vacation. Like you need to just, work on yourself so that you don't get burnt out.
Right.
Because there's way too many, even not even just in DJing, but in, life in general. Like if you're working a regular job, you've got your vacation days, like you got to use them. Don't not use them and then, hurt yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you collect them and have to take one big month off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop it.
That'd be cool.
Yes.
That'd be cool. Why not?
Like last year, I took a whole summer off.
Yeah. Right. So when is the busiest time that you have?
Right now.
Right now?
I was about to say, it's like cheerleading season.
Yeah, cheerleading season's 100% my busiest season.
And then he's got the Seahawks, which is football, winter. And then the Blackhawks, which is winter.
Yeah. So winter, which is crazy. Winter is my absolute busiest, fall and winter.
With all the videos for the pool parties this last past summer that I was seeing, I begged to differ, my friend.
Those are fun.
Yeah, those are definitely fun, man. Those got to be amazing. Like I said, Trentino is the only other one that I've seen besides you and Trentino are the only two that I've seen as many pools as ever.
Yeah.
DJing.
And so like Trentino works with Soundbite with me.
Okay.
So, I introduced him to the guys because when he moved out there, I think he only knew, a couple guys, whatever. He was living with DJ Blaze, I believe. And then, I want to say he, was looking for work, and I was like, hey, you guys, Trentino is one of the baddest DJs that you'll ever hear.
Yeah, he is.
So, work with him,
Wow.
So.
Yeah, when I was in Vegas, I spent the day with him when he is doing his Sunday residency at Go Pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Go Pool at Flamingo.
Yeah, Flamingo.
That's so much fun.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. I was like, wow. Marcos commented. He said that you don't burn out. You when you go on vacation, you find gigs.
I mean, that's true.
That's
true.
That's what I was pretty much getting to. That's pretty much what I was getting to.
So my thing is, I'll do my vacations, right? So we were just in Europe for 2 weeks.
Sorry to hear that.
And
sorry to hear that.
Stop it.
I've never seen a picture of Europe.
You definitely got to go.
Yeah.
So we went to Europe. The reason why we went there was actually for my wife and I. It was our 10-year anniversary, wedding anniversary.
Oh, wow. Already?
Yeah. So we were like, let's go to Europe for to celebrate. And the biggest thing was we were going to go to Paris because we wanted to go see the Olympics. While we're doing all the research for everything, we were like, hey, or I was actually doing all the research because usually I have a lot more time than my wife because she's got her 9 to 5 day job and all that. So I was like, hey, Tomorrowland is happening while we're in.
I saw that.
So I was like, Tomorrowland's happening while we're in Europe. Like we have to go at least just one day. We ended up getting VIP tickets for Friday, and then so with Tomorrowland and then the Olympics, we're like, what else can we do? So we ended up flying into Ireland, to go check out, Ireland, and I love good whiskey, so we're going all the whiskey places and just drinking everywhere, and then went to Tomorrowland for the day. Had an insane time.
I saw pictures.
If you guys ever want to do Tomorrowland, I would highly suggest it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, but nobody can give VIP tickets like you.
No, it was easy. It wasn't easy.
Oh yeah, for Cal, yeah, everything's easy for Cal.
So we sat there, logged in, on the app, and one out of the 4 people, out of our group ended up getting it.
Wow.
So it was like, and you get a timer, for like 15 minutes to book everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you've actually got to know what you're going to book before.
Plan ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was somebody that you knew.
No.
Oh, so you got these on a lottery.
Yeah,
almost like on a lottery, huh?
Yeah. So
wow.
Because there's only so many people from each country that get tickets. So with the U.S. being, we got a lot of fucking people here.
Yeah.
we got super lucky. You know, and I think also because we were only going for one day, it was easier to get, you know, the tickets. It was like $350 a person, you know, for one day. So I was like, this is great, you know.
Now that VIP package, what did it come with? Just curious.
Yeah, with the VIP package, it was literally just you know, your general admission plus you get your own private bathrooms and like this and that to go in certain areas, or like for couple of the stages, you're able to get in just the VIP area of the stage. So for like Dom Dalla and Medusa, we had, you know, second level just private access, you know, so you got your own bars and
who does that? Who could say that, Cal? I wouldn't even begin to figure that out.
Random question: how was Dom Dalla's set?
It was dope.
It was dope.
I think I would have enjoyed it more if it was outside.
Oh, really?
Because I was so at that time it was so hot inside there because his set, like everyone was there for his set, you know.
When he played at Arc on Saturday, everybody was there for his set.
Yeah. So I think I just didn't enjoy it as much because of how miserably hot it was. Like my wife loved it, you know. Dom Dalla is like one of her favorites, you know. Actually, probably one of my favorite sets was Hamdi.
Oh, okay.
And Hamdi tore up the stage, and he was on a smaller stage too, but we were like front row, just there, you know.
Yeah, nice.
And then we ended up getting on stage behind Mr. Belt and Wetzel.
Nice.
So we're like on stage hanging out, you know, in the
nice.
That was the craziest.
How was that set?
That was super dope.
Wow.
You know, just very vibey, loungy.
So I'm sitting here like I'm not worthy. I feel like I'm not worthy, bro. I'm like, damn, bro.
I just started getting into listening to them, and I was like, man, because they do like a lot of like remakes and all that stuff. Like
yeah,
they did,
like older music.
Songs.
You know,
like
that's
they did Gypsy Woman. They did It's Not Right, But It's Okay. They did another song too, but like I always wanted to see them live.
Yeah,
I was just like, but
Barb, they do. There's still a lot of people distributing those cards.
Yeah, like I said, I saw that too. It's
most memorable DJ moment.
Yes, there's a couple questions for Mr. CC. I call him CC. CC. Calvin Cornel.
Yo, what's up, Alvin? Alvin is also a Blackhawks DJ, by the way.
What's going on, man? Welcome, Alvin. Thank you for stopping by.
Robert, most memorable and probably the most nervous set. I would say my first Blackhawks gig. My first in-game Blackhawks gig. You know, because you're in there and there's, I don't know, 15, 20,000 people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I've never seen a dead Blackhawks game, even when they were losing at their bottom.
Because they're still,
they're still,
but
unfortunately, there's some teams that you know,
I just, I don't think I wasn't as prepared as I am now. So, going into it, just super nervous. And then, you know, when you get yelled at in your headset to change a song, you're sitting there, you know, you got Serato face and you're like, oh man, what do I play?
Oh, so they're literally yelling at you inside those headphones, huh?
While you're DJing.
Because I see J Funk and they all, you know, I see Marquis and them. They all got the big headphone and then they got their little earpiece on the other side with the mic, with the boom mic and stuff. So these guys are yelling at you. I thought they were telling you, hey, we're gonna go to a commercial break, chill out. You know, do something or whatever, but they're like, change this shit up.
Really?
What the fuck were you thinking? What the fuck were you thinking, bro? Switch it up.
So that happened, you know, my first gig doing in-game, and I was like, never again is that going to happen, you know?
Right. That's crazy,
so
man.
then now I'm like overly prepared, and, you know, Marquis, he's shown me a lot of stuff in Ableton, you know, with making edits and all that stuff. Yeah. And so I've got all my stuff, you know, ready to go so that, you know, nothing like that happens again. Where
Ableton scares the shit out of me. First of all,
I love it. Ableton's great. Yeah.
A lot of people like it that know how to use it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use it, so I'm gonna be honest with you. That's probably what scares the shit out of me. Yeah, I need to.
We'll have to session.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. Well, I got a couple guys that actually offered me a session, man. But I look at it, man. And I think it's like the ABC soup where it starts going all over the place. I mean,
yeah.
It gets pretty deep. All right, so we got one more question from Mr. Freddie, Mr. LED robot guy. Oh. Speaking of, man, I hope you found your arm, brother. If not, I hope you got your other one. He lost his LED arm. He's one of those dope guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just actually at a fest. He just posted it.
Dale Guido Fest.
Yeah, that was dope, man. That was really dope.
Grant Park.
Yeah, he had some pretty big stuff going on.
Oh, it's awesome.
Most nervous set or what's the worst situation you've ever been in?
I mean, I don't know if it would be necessarily the worst situation I've been in, but I actually wasn't even the one DJing at the time, but this was probably maybe the most awkward situation, I would say. And this, we were DJing in South Beach, and in the back of the club, so there was 2 clubs in one club, right? Mm-hmm. We were in the back of the club. This is 15 plus years ago.
Oh, okay.
And we're DJing, there's a ton of people doing all sorts of stuff behind us on the rails. I don't even have to say what they're doing. Mm-hmm. But then all of a sudden a fight breaks out with these girls. And during this fight, all of a sudden their clothes start coming off. And then all of a sudden a camera crew comes running in.
No.
We're in the DJ booth. Like, what is going on? Mm-hmm. And we see their t-shirts in the VIP.com.
I know where it's going.
And yes, it right in front of us in the VIP booth in front of the DJ booth, these girls are going at it. Oh my God. I was like, this is the awkward for us, but like just crazy. And we're like, what do we do?
Like, what did you do?
I mean, we just kept
You just
playing.
sat there, smiled?
Yeah, we were just
smiled. Just looking up, looking up, not looking there.
I'm like, am I going to be on some video? What's going on?
I remember what happened. Nino just said he's like, and this is how girls gone well started.
Right? It was crazy because this is
right. This is like in the late 90s, early 2000s. That's crazy. Wow.
Sue says you have a fantastic broadcasting voice.
Thank you, Sue.
You do, as a matter of fact. Yeah, you're somebody, you like whispers in the dark.
It's because from all the cheerleading announcing, trying to get that, I guess, announcer voice,
Yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah, you do definitely.
So you said something like, when you started DJing, like you were shy and you were nervous. So how did you overcome that?
So it was, I think just because of competing,
mm-hmm.
So I was a cheerleader for 10 plus years.
Okay.
And when I was first started, super shy and just whatever. But then getting into it, I was like, I want to be like really good. I want to put on a show, because then they ended up putting me on this at like summer camps or competitions, whatever.
Yeah.
There was like best of the best type.
Yeah, I've
stuff,
heard those back
right?
then. Yeah.
So my team, my coach ended up putting me out there for best of the best dancer.
Oh,
nice.
And I know some of these guys are over here joking around, like saying I twerk and all this stuff. And, but yeah, I mean, that's I started.
It's always the quiet ones.
It's
always the quiet ones, bro.
Started dancing and twerking and like break dancing and all this stuff. And when I just heard the whole stadium of girls just erupting, I was like, oh, all right, I gotta start doing this more,
Yeah, no, the reason why I asked, because some people, it's kind of hard for them to overcome that fear of like, being like a public speaker, I guess, or like and stuff like that. So I just want to know, like, how did you overcome that and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just kind of something happened, in the cheer world, where I was like, you need to kind of change up your attitude and just become, I don't know, just become more outgoing.
Yeah. No, I get it.
And you're outgoing, that's for sure.
Yeah,
if you told me that you were shy, back then, I would have called you a liar.
Yeah, it was
because I know. Obviously, I know Cal now, but it's like, whoa, I would never have guessed.
Yeah,
I would never guess, especially. I mean, you hype up the crowd. You're always there. You're a quick thinker. You're witty, and your music selection is just off the chart. Man.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Anytime you hit it, so I never thought that you would even put any thought into it. I thought you would just have this guy that floats that has this glowing orb around him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was just one of those things that just kind of clicked and then kind of went from
you found your following,
took it from there. Yeah,
you found what then, God that passion that God gave you, man. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Because then I think because of being a cheerleader and then inviting all my friends out, you get all these girls dancing on the bar and just having a good time because you're literally I'm in the DJ booth with a dozen girls just dancing and having a good time.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, gee, that must sucked in life. Jeez.
Yeah, and then because everyone's like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, how does he have all these girls around?
Right.
And nobody knew I was a cheerleader.
Either that or Benny Hill. Somebody said that.
Yeah.
So
cue up the Benny Hill.
Cue up the Benny Hill. Da, 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 da.
So I have a dumb.
Alex does.
Shut up. I had a dumb question. So how do you feel when Omni Cheerleader came out as that song?
I mean, I thought it was dope.
That was the first song he played.
Really?
I'm just teasing.
Stupid.
How Calvin got his groove back.
So, do you right now? So since you're doing for the Hawks, do you still prepare your set when you have to do to warm up the crowd?
No,
you don't. It's pretty much second nature to you.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, before every game, actually, I make new edits.
Okay.
So maybe that's kind of
so that man
prepping.
But
I'm literally every game, making something new to just put out there and then seeing how it does.
Okay. Here's $1 million question.
Oh, Lord.
I know you guys. I know all you guys are trained for this, but I mean, for us old schoolers, and we talked about this in our past podcasts. But as far as
I'm a little nervous.
What? Be kind of relaxed, dude. Relax.
Okay.
As far as that goes, a lot of the old school guys use monitors. You guys use monitors when you guys do these big events, or you guys are mixing headphones?
In-ears.
In-ears?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
split queue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because, especially at the stadium, there's a lot of echo and
yeah,
so you
for
can't,
sure. That's why I was like,
you can't even. I don't know. We have our monitor there, but I really don't use it. I just straight in-ears, just because it's gonna be way better. Because I tried using monitors before, and then I would hear, because when you don't have your other headphone and you're also hearing the monitor plus the echo of in the stadium, and you're that threw me off, and I was like, never again.
Plus the old man yelling at his wife behind you, and then the kids next to that, and then everything else around you, man.
Yeah.
I always wanted to know that.
There's so much going on, and then on top of that, because so I've got my in-ears, but then I also have headphones over that,
right?
Because you're also hearing, the production team talking, because you've got to know when things are happening,
right.
So that while you're DJing, you're listening to them queuing up everything going on. They're like, letting you know how much time you have, when the camera's going to be towards you, when they want you to do something because they're going to flash you on the screen, things like that. So it's straight in-ears to otherwise you're kind of screwed.
What kind of in-ears do you use?
I want to get some custom ones, but right now I just have some basic Amazon something.
Oh, the CCAs?
Kind of similar to what
the CCAs, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
We talked about that a long time ago. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I like them.
So, I love them, dude. I mean,
it does the job. It's
for fucking $60, they're great, man. Versus $700. Hey, I love these. They break. They
I'm pretty sure during that whole time where you're DJing, because you got the in-ears and you also got you're listening to the production team. So I'm pretty sure that's what's the word I'm looking for? A lot that's going on in during that whole time, because you're also listening to the music, you're also listening to the production team. So I'm pretty much that's during your whole set, you have to
imagine
pay attention to what you're
imagine you DJing and you've got people talking to you.
Yeah.
Or like,
Right. That's what I was. That's what I'm mind blowing right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's pretty much.
That's yeah. I mean, you're trying to hear
you're
this.
multitasking, while
you multitasking in your ear while DJing and
yeah.
That's why he's happily married.
Luckily, it's not all the time, but it's especially if they're trying to tell you to change up a song or something because they just don't like it. You're like, oh, all right.
Talk about multitasking,
yeah.
like a boss just said. So
yeah, that's got to be crazy, man. Bree had a question. She wants to know what's your proudest moment ever.
Oh man.
And we know your kids and your marriage and everything. We're talking about, I think, in the DJ world or in the cheerleading world, maybe. I don't know.
Proudest moment? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I would probably say, something with the Blackhawks, finally officially getting the in-game status after that. So after that first game, DJing in-game, I was pretty nervous. Like, man, I fucked up, because they're just because
you're
I guess
critic.
yeah, because I was like, man, he told me to change the song twice, like. Like what did I do wrong? I guess I should have prepared me more, whatever, blah blah. But then when I got the the call back for like, hey, we want to make you official for in game as well, because so for those of you that are just tuning in now, I started off as the Blackhawks event DJ.
Okay,
so we were doing just their watch parties and the atrium stuff, before the games, and then. Got a phone call of like, hey, we need you. Actually, it was J Funk wasn't available for, doing the in game, and then I was his fill in. So shout out J Funk. But after that, then it was once I got that official status of in game, like that was kind of like
the proudest moment.
Now let me ask you a question. Did they let you know the day of when you were done? Or did you have to wait a couple days
after that first gig?
Yeah, after the Blackhawks.
Oh man, I didn't hear anything for like a month and a half or so.
Wow.
Were you were you expecting that phone call back or
no?
Or
so it was kind of like because I was just filling in.
Okay,
so,
cool, got it. Okay.
So as a fill in, because they had their DJ set. It was Lee Michaels jersey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was Lee Michaels in Jersey, and they were doing all of them, and maybe it was just that they wanted to do less because there's a lot of games,
Yeah, right.
So it's hard to take on the whole season. So, that's when I got that call of like, hey, we need you back for another game. So then I think at that time I was still like a guest in game. But then after that season, I got the email of like, hey, you're going to be doing in games and events.
Making it official.
Yeah.
Man, that's got to be. I was just thinking about that. How nerve wracking that would be to wait for that phone call.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's like when they're doing the draft picks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you're sitting there on TV.
Yeah, you're sitting with the whole family, and you're sitting there on TV like. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? And then you get that phone call. It's like, oh my God, bro. It's got to be. I mean, so what did you do after you got that phone call? You dropped to your knees and started 10 hallelujahs?
It was one of those, just praying to God, just thanking Him, and just I'm pretty sure I called up Lindsay right away, and I was just like, hey, so great news, like I'm officially an in-game DJ,
That's awesome.
So, thank you to Marquis for even, for hooking it up and, just sending my name out there for doing this. And, because I know that they tried out, some other DJs and stuff. So I'm just fortunate enough to, be able to stay there.
Shout out to Marquis.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marquis.
Oh, you know what? Marquis put you there, but it was your talent and your push that kept you there.
Yeah, yeah.
So shouts out to you too, man.
Thank you.
Because again, it's not what it's both. And I retracted my statement because at first I always said it was what you know, but it's what you know and who you know. because if you suck, you ain't coming back.
I mean, if you can't back it up, you know, then
correct. And it's got to be a constant.
Yeah.
It's got to be a constant.
Yeah, Tim was saying our group chat blew up that day when when that happened. So
yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Ivan.
So what is in the future for Calvin?
So we're kind of slowly. I'm slowly getting out of the DJ world.
What?
Whoa.
Whoa! What?
Not getting out of DJ, but
Man, you're gonna fight right now, man. You know that.
But so we're doing more. Actually, like Alex, like rentals and just kind of
okay.
We're doing a lot of
production.
big stuff. Yeah, production stuff. Because we're. Especially going to some of these festivals and seeing their setups and everything. I'm like, man, we can do this. We've got a lot of the sound, a lot of the lighting, and it's fun again, for me. Like I actually love being a light tech.
Mm-hmm.
It's like playing a video game. It's something new. Like I still love DJing. But also getting older too. I don't know. It's taking a toll on my body.
You'd rather be sitting there pressing buttons than just be standing up and controlling.
Because then let the younger guys, just handle it. Because it's they're also, I think, more in tune with this newer music out that I don't exactly like.
You don't care for.
I just read exactly what you were saying because I was just gonna ask you about that, man. I was like, how do you feel about this new music?
Yeah, man. It's
you just said it. Don't worry. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, it's like it's. I was
the dance music. I'm cool with. Like I love all it. But it's the newer.
The newer hip hop.
Yeah,
the newer hip hop.
Yeah. Or the guy that walks up to you and be like, "Hey, I got a YouTube channel."
Last night when I was playing at Progress Bar, I had to mix in a lot of the newer stuff with the old stuff, and they're dancing either way. But to stuff like that, but I just had a feeling when I was reading the room that like they want to hear the newer stuff. They want to hear the Megan Thee Stallion. They want to hear the Glorilla. They want to hear they want to hear all that stuff. I'm like, oh, okay.
No.
So, yeah.
And that, that's what I like about when I'm DJing in Vegas and all that. Like they don't really care.
No, they don't,
because they just want to party. So
correct.
As long as you're putting on, you've got the energy and you're throwing on like banger tracks, like. That's all that matters.
Correct. Yeah, you're right about that. Definitely.
It's almost here. It's like you've got to really
to pay attention and you actually got to read the room and what they want to hear. Vegas, they don't really care. You could be playing like 40 minutes of like house music, or like I could take that back. You could play like an hour or two of house music and they still party their ass off.
Yeah, because it's like I've got a lot of remixes and edits of stuff that.
Nobody else has.
Yeah, so
nobody else has, and it's all the popular shit. It's a sing-along stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But in that case scenario, you're flipping it to where it's the same genre, but it's
different.
It's, right, exactly. Yeah. It's different.
So then they hear it, and a lot of the servers are they'll come up to me and they'll be like, "Yo, what is this?"
Yeah. With their spot or with their Shazam,
or they're trying to Shazam it, and they're like,
"I can't find it because it's not out there. It's mine."
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia. Get out my booth.
Yeah, I'm playing my edits. I'm playing Marquis edits. I'm playing some of Alvin's tracks. Mark V. Sent me a couple tracks too. He was actually just talking about this one night. He was a light tech for us, and dude, so we had it was a prom, and Mark was DJing. I'm MCing. Mark V is the light tech, and we had everybody like holding on to everything, all the equipment, because. The kids were jumping so much and like just going crazy. Yeah. The whole floor was bouncing. Dude, the DJ booth was bouncing. Like Mark had to tape his laptop to the,
Dude, it happened to me last night, bro. Trust me, I got it yesterday. Yeah, it was, man. It was. Yeah, we were doing the second floor Sweet 16, bro, and the kids were dancing and they were started bouncing. And dude, my laptop looked like Mike
Wise.
Yeah, Mike Wise.
Oh man,
bro, his laptop was fucking bouncing.
Just clapping.
He was talking. Yeah, his laptop was doing this. I was like,
KC, what's up?
What up, KC? What up? What's going on, bro? Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. That's some scary shit.
Yeah.
So the future for Calvin is just we're focused on the production side.
Yeah, I think more production stuff, and then actually, like I've been trying to hit the studio, like producing music and, just trying to get into that realm. Just because I want to still be involved in some sort of music aspect of, of this. So
now, do you want to retire from DJing, or you would just want to take a step back?
No, I mean, maybe just taking a step back, like DJing less and, because kids are, they're growing way too quickly, so it's kind of just.
We talked about this before the show. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, my firstborn's 28. Trust me, I got you, bro. It goes really fast. It grows really fast, and you want to be there as much as possible. I got you.
KC's a bunch of his carts and catering was they were provided at the homecoming that I just did over the weekend.
Nice.
Wow, nice.
What's up, Jimmy? What's going on, man? How are you, sir?
What's going on, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Calvin, Cornel, before we get out of here, we always ask our DJs a few questions. Based on your response, we'll go into greater detail.
So I told you this guy was interesting. I knew it.
So here we go. Growing up, who was your favorite DJ?
Who? I guess it was actually Flipside.
Okay.
I first met him first saw him at Zero Gravity.
Wow.
I was like, who the hell is this guy? Like, sick. And he was DJing in the side room. And when I saw him, I was like, he's insane. So like being maybe like he was probably like my favorite hip hop DJ at the time. And then for in the house, I would say like probably like Bad Boy Bill, Tony Arzadon, and like Mark Stout, Mix and Mark.
All right.
I
haven't seen Tony in a minute.
Yeah, those are the guys that I was, I kind of grew up watching, because I pretty much lived at Zero Gravity every.
Where were you? I was the DJ there when I first started DJing. I was 16, 17. Yeah. I was 17 years old, and I was the closing DJ there. And they're pretty much after the headliner goes on, I was pretty much the DJ there.
Nice.
People are like leaving. So, yeah. Wow. Tony Arzadon, who's that man?
Yeah, man, he's killing it playing he's tennis right now, and he's in the production studio, working on tracks, and man, Sean Edwards was also one of my favorites.
Sean Edwards, man, he's dope. That was
absolutely
when I first saw Sean, dude, and he was rocking a hip hop set. I was like,
yeah, right. You don't realize
dude,
it.
Yeah, dude, I was like,
from him.
No. Guy painting nails, hair crazy, fucking makeup on. Dude, Sean was a fucking beast. I'm sitting there like, isn't that ironic? Like, whoa, what the hell is... Dude, this guy's dope, dude. I was like, holy shit. And he's such a great guy. And he's
super cool. Yeah,
he's such a great guy, bro.
He was actually, probably one of my, one of the first
Whatever
industry
happened
friends.
to him, man? I haven't seen him in years.
I think he moved to Florida.
Okay.
A lot of the guys actually moved to Florida. Or maybe he's in Vegas. I'm not sure. But
there's no way you taught him how to DJ, Keith. No way. No way. I want proof.
All right. I'll continue on. What is... this is kind of a two-part question. What is your favorite DJ setup? Or if you had a DJ writer, what would it be?
I mean, so either the 2000s with I actually like the DJM the 900 Nexus.
Okay.
Or I like the Rain 12s with the 72.
Okay. All right. Now, the Rain 12s, is it the MK1s or the MK2s? MK2s,
yeah.
Okay.
That's what I have at home.
Oh, okay. All right. What Al?
He likes the
2000s?
2000s.
Yeah, I don't like the 3.
Thank you. I don't either, but he thinks I'm crazy.
Well, I don't have a problem. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously,
they feel plastic. They feel more like a toy.
Yeah.
I don't know. They feel like a DDJ. I'm sorry.
I mean,
like a controller. They do. They feel like a controller for me.
You know why? Probably
CDJs.
Because it doesn't have an actual CD in the damn CDJs.
No, man, because they use thumb drives, bro. Come on, bro.
So
hey, dude, don't disrespect my intelligence, please.
Oh, please.
Okay, I use thumb drives. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Sean's in Arizona. Okay.
Yeah. Who still uses CDs?
Yeah.
I had to use them yesterday at Progress because I didn't have my USB stick.
Well, that's your problem
For controller. So I had to use that one.
I told you could have fucking ripped them off of YouTube.
Yeah, I was gonna do all that right now. So
I did that one time.
I had to. I had no other choice, bro. Thank God. Yeah. Did you know that the tone is on YouTube?
Yeah.
Either that or have one of your boys email it to
That
you.
definitely saved me once.
Yeah. That saves a lot of people that actually think.
right. Okay. What is your favorite genre of music to play?
House.
Okay,
100%.
Okay,
I like vibey stuff.
Al's gonna ask a question regarding to House. Watch.
What's that?
No, because I've already heard him, bro. So this is
No,
what,
but he's
what's your favorite genre of house? Because we got so many different outlets. You got but he already said it earlier. Booty house.
Booty house.
That Booty House has it's got a special place in my heart. So like a lot of people are joking around saying like me twerking and all that stuff, but yeah, I mean it's
I haven't seen that yet, dude. I haven't seen him twerking. We've hung out a couple times, bro. I've never seen him. I gotta see that, bro.
That's retired.
So what's your no? What's your drink of choice? We're gonna get him up there. What's your drink of choice?
Stop it. Leave that man
You
alone.
like dark or you like light?
He said he likes whiskey. He's a whiskey drinker.
Oh, do you? Okay,
Big
cool.
whiskey, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's a whiskey
All right,
drinker.
so where's the next club you're gonna be at? Who's the new go-go girl? No, that's Cal, dude. Don't worry about it. You're right.
Favorite venue to play in the past or in the past because you don't do clubs, so.
Favorite venue right now, probably actually Rockwell Sound Lounge, Seattle.
Okay.
Or
right.
Bellevue. Yeah.
Bellevue, Washington. All right.
Yep.
Okay. If you had to do an opening DJ set, who would you like to open it up for?
Who? Opening DJ set. You know what? I would actually love to open for Crank Dad.
Okay. All right.
His shows are insane.
Okay. He was at North Coast this past Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. So because of DJing for the Blackhawks, it's really opened my eyes with the dubstep and like just fucking crazy bangers like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean after I heard him play, Flipside was opening for him, at Bollywood a couple of years ago. So I met him and then saw his set, and I haven't seen him play in a long time because he just kind of went silent for a while, and then started making music, and he's putting out bangers, and that would be a lot of fun.
I didn't hear his set at North Coast, but actually a couple of people I was talking to, because we were comparing our visit between Arc and North Coast. He was like, a lot of people said that his set was very good at North Coast.
He's
wow,
he's awesome. Yeah.
All right. Would you prefer to do private events or do the bars or the clubs?
Pool parties.
No, that wasn't a question. That wasn't. No,
yeah, the Vegas pool parties.
Okay,
that's probably my number.
That's pretty much like a bar or club. Come on now.
I've been to one.
You've been to one?
I've been to one my whole life.
I've been to a few.
Yeah,
I've been to like
Vegas.
You gotta go more.
I've only been to Vegas twice, and the first time that I went, I told you it was cold as fuck. I wouldn't be in a pool then.
I
think they were all closed at the time. Dude, it was like 40 degrees out there during the day.
Oh yeah.
It was cold as hell. I'm like, bro, I'm in the middle of the desert. Dude, that's why I said I had nothing but shorts on.
I think
it's like 115, 100 plus degrees.
Yeah, I know. I see Trentino, bro.
He doesn't even have a shirt on.
Right. He's sitting there sometimes in a Speedo and whatever. Now, you know what I'm saying? With big fans on him, bro. It's like, whoa, wait a minute.
You could tell if he's actually
fans, over. it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's got to be hot, dude.
It is hot. When I saw him in September, it was hot.
I mean, there was actually a post that just went around that I've never seen it, but a DJ was doing something in Arizona, bro, and they melted one of the tops of the CDJ. It warped it.
So
I've never seen that.
When we were DJing at Tao Beach, me and Mark, we were opening up for Jermaine Dupri, and his laptop started shutting off just because it was so hot. It was 125 degrees.
Jesus.
And there's AC units in the DJ booth, you know, for the laptops and everything. But like it was so hot because, you know, obviously when we were playing, you know, we were opening, so it wasn't as hot.
Right.
And then as soon as he went on, it was like,
oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's insanity. Yeah, and I saw sitting on a high chair. Yeah. On a high chair, bro.
You got a bucket of ice, and you know it's
on a high chair, bro. Yeah, with fucking this guy. Yeah, went on right now.
Man,
yeah, that's crazy. That's
yeah. Mark Jackson, you went to Tao, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Where was I? Oh, yeah, here we go. What is your DJ's pet peeve?
Pet peeve. I don't know. Maybe my pet peeve would be people asking for requests, but then saying that they're going to leave soon. So, like, can you play my song next? Because we're about to leave. Like, why would I play your song when you're
about
leaving?
To leaving? Right.
Yeah.
That's probably a banger of all bangers.
You can listen to it in the car. You know what you would say, Al?
Yep. Listen to it in the car.
Maybe another pet peeve actually of DJs would be leaving the headphone levels cranked up.
High five. High fucking five. Fucking assholes.
Like why do you even need it that high?
Yeah, no shit. Well, some of these guys, man, I don't know what kind of headphones they use or whatever. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to say where I was, but that just happened to me. I almost blew my headphones.
Yeah.
I almost blew my headphones because I'm the one that tells everybody to check the boards first. And this time, I don't know. I think I was running behind schedule. I popped my headphones in, and dude, literally, and if they weren't sitting off the side, I would have been deaf, and I would have been deaf. I literally popped it. I was like, holy shit.
Like, there's no reason to have those headphone levels up that high.
No.
What's up, Lucas?
No.
Yeah, and Mark answered. He said yes. It was at Tao.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Mambo number 5.
Yeah, so when Mark was going to Tao, so I was you know DJing with Marquis over in Vegas, and we had 100+ people like flying out, you know, to go to Vegas, plus locals in California, and
awesome.
It was crazy.
I want to go on that field trip.
Yeah, no shit.
We'll do that again soon.
Fuck, man. I'll get the plane. We'll leave out of Milwaukee, bro. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. I know. It's not what you know, too. You know, sometimes. Don't worry about that.
Of all places, Milwaukee.
Yeah, dude, it's right there.
What is your DJ's worst fear?
Worst fear. I don't know. Maybe having my laptop crash or something during a gig.
That happened to me back in July.
Yeah, that happened to me once. And luckily I had my another laptop as a backup to, so quickly I kind of switched over to, a mix that I had on my, just on my other laptop to try to, shut it off, reset it, and do whatever I could.
Shouts out to that one DJ. Did you see that one? Where his laptop shut off when he was in the club, and he gets on and he starts singing the song with the crowd, and he just reboots his laptop, and then he automatically comes back. It's viral on Facebook.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. He's in front of dude. It was a huge ass club, and he's just sitting there, and he's like, he tells you can hear because he has a 360 camera. Yeah. You hear him. He's like, bro, my laptop just locked up. And then he just sits there and starts singing the song, grabbing the mic, yeah. And then he's sitting there fucking pressing the fucking power button and everything, trying to reload that.
I just saw one on Instagram. This guy was DJing, I think it was a homecoming or a wedding. And then he was playing a song, and I guess the Serato just closed on him. And it was just dead silent for maybe 5 seconds. Then he just hopped on the mic, and then he called the photographer to take a group photo of everyone that was there at I think it was a homecoming or a wedding or something like that. While his laptop he was rebooting his laptop. Man. So he pretty much stalled for time.
Yeah.
By having the photographer take pictures, a group photo. Yeah. While his laptop.
I mean, it's perfect too, because you get we need everybody out here on the dance floor for a group photo.
Exactly what he did. Yeah. Exactly what he did.
Wow. Thank God for that photographer.
Yo, the switchovers are. I always hated those too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when we use those SL1 boxes.
The
SL1 boxes. SL1 boxes, remember that?
You unplug the wrong cable. Right? You're like, oh shit.
Or it stops. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Man.
I want to pick your brain on this one.
Yeah.
Who is your Mount Rushmore of DJs?
Uh-oh.
Oh man. I would say Avicii's on top for me.
Okay, that's one.
Qbert.
2.
Z-Trip.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
dope.
Man, I don't know if I can.
We'll do 4 and a, do 4.5.
Do you ever know if I have a
Right,
DJ?
right, right.
Come on, bro. What the fuck? What is that?
Yeah, it's
Excuse me.
Avicii, Qbert, Z-Trip.
old Tiesto.
Oh, okay. I have a question about that.
Uh-oh.
And then I don't know. I would say Crank That because he's like one of my newest favorites.
All right. Now, okay, so back to Tiesto. Why would you say old Tiesto?
You pissed him off.
No. I agree with. I agree with them.
It's like
That's
Diplo. I like the old Diplo. I don't like the new Diplo.
I don't. I disagree with you on that one, but
What?
The old Tiesto sound was absolutely one of my favorites. Like probably, Lethal Industry was one of my absolute favorite tracks. Still. So just.
I agree with Calvin because Tiesto back then, in the late '90s, early 2000s, he was the best. I love his Nyana album from beginning to end, and he was like the trance DJ.
Yeah.
Back then, that's why I liked him. I felt like he got a little too commercial, I
like his commercial stuff, but it's it's just
it's not.
It doesn't really set him apart from the other guys.
Exactly.
So
I get it.
Whatever. It's
Same thing
still
with Diplo. That's how I feel about Diplo.
Really?
Yep.
I felt like Diplo was
No, Diplo was the shit back in the day.
I get it.
It's kind of like Eminem. Now he sucks. He's horrible.
But here's the thing, though.
Eminem back in the day was hard.
Here's the thing. Are you talking about Diplo or Major Lazer?
No, I'm talking about Diplo. Major Lazer's.
Because
I haven't heard Major Lazer in a while.
Because in the beginning, it was with Major Lazer, it was Diplo and Switch.
Like another heavy hitter to this day to me is Grand Theft. Mm-hmm. I mean, that guy's a beast. I mean, all his shit. I love his just the beats and everything that he does is just fire.
Yeah, I agree with Calvin. I like the old Tiesto. I love this.
I like the old Tiesto too.
I love his Nyana album. I still have it.
Like the newer
Suburban Train was one of my favorite tracks. I think, and I tell people this all the time. My favorite Tiesto song now would be "Elements of Life." I like that track.
Okay.
But
that's more like downbeat, down. It's more chill.
No,
it's like beginning.
Have you heard that track, "Elements of Life"?
Yeah, it's okay. Compared to his old shit, his old shit was more clubby, more hard.
Nah, well, Elements of Life is pretty much what he would. I think it's kind of like what he would play back then. But I said, I agree. I like the old Tiesto.
Yeah,
he was best back then. He was, he was different from all the other DJs back then. So yeah, I agree with him on that one. But yeah, in my opinion, I just felt like he got a little bit too commercial, which is okay.
I mean,
but
it's not bad.
It's not bad, but I felt like
now he's under contract.
Stupid. But no, I like that. I like his best work, and then when he did the Tiesto in concerts, man, those were the best. So I still got the DVD.
Nice.
I got the Tiesto concert too. Tiesto used to do these concerts in his hometown in the Netherlands, and it would be like. And when they recorded the DVD, it was done over 2 shows, but you couldn't really tell. But it was done with 2 shows, and it was just almost 3 hours of just nothing but trance music, and it was dope. I liked it.
I have a question. Have you ever DJ'd the Philippines?
Yes. So
I heard that's the party scene. I heard that's
originally I was supposed to DJ. So we went to the Philippines February 2020. Everybody knows what happened. Year 2020. I was on my way to go DJ, at this club. So the place that DJ Metro plays at in the Philippines, I was DJing over there. Or I was supposed to DJ there we got to Taiwan and they closed the borders.
Damn.
Wow. So we just flew, 16 hours
For nothing.
and they're like, hey, you guys can't go anywhere. Go home. And we're like, I've got 3 weeks, in the Philippines. I'm supposed to be DJing tonight.
Damn.
So we get there. And I'm messaging, the owner. I'm like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but they're not letting us travel to the Philippines right now. They said that everything's getting shut down. Owner's like, what are you talking about? We're just open, whatever. 2 hours later, he's like, oh shit, like we're getting shut down.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then so missed out on that gig, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a couple days later, they actually opened the borders. So we're like, all right, cool, like let's go. Half of our group actually flew back home.
Oh wow.
So it kind of sucks for them.
Damn.
But we kept on going with the trip. We got to the next city in the Philippines, walking around and see this nightclub there. DJ's playing some dope stuff, whatever. And then my cousin was talking to the DJ and he was like, yeah, we've got this big DJ from Chicago, whatever. And then he wanted to they introduced me to the dude, and then I bought him a drink and I was like, hey, yeah. He was like, oh, you DJ? And I was like, yeah, whatever, just DJ in Chicago and stuff like that. And he's like, do you want to play? And I was like, for real?
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I mean, whatever. I'll just go back to the hotel room, get my flash drive. He was like, hey, you play for 30 minutes or whatever.
Wound up doing the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Show them how it's done, bro. Those guys probably the owner probably would be like, sorry, son.
It was crazy because all of a sudden they had their doors open and then I was just DJing, rocking the mic and getting people from outside to come in and because in the Philippines it's a lot of tourists so it's everybody from all walks of life and
now,
they
do you
saw
speak Filipino?
just a little bit,
Okay.
But most of the crowd there, they were all European.
Okay, cool.
So it wasn't even
Rocking English.
Yeah. So yeah, it was all European and I just had everybody going crazy. This DJ was like, who are you?
Yeah. He's one of ours.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, because he's like, you're Filipino, but you're American,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of fun. And then I asked for his his email or whatever. Ended up sending him a bunch of music and stuff because they're kind of far behind on music.
Really?
Yeah. So it's
interesting.
at least the island that we were on, Coron. It's actually that island where one of the cliffs is like a backdrop for your fucking windows or your Apple backgrounds.
Really?
But,
they're behind the music.
Yeah, you think they're 10 years behind.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. So I'm pretty sure they went crazy when they heard the new stuff. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even guess that.
This kid is a Filipino from Mars, bro. What the hell?
I wouldn't even guess that. Because you figure
When I was in the Dominican, you don't think it would be that far, but it was still, they were late on music.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of even when I was DJing in London, same thing.
They're playing Joe Smooth. Come on, bro.
Well, but
Promised Land. Come on, bro.
But see,
how late can you be?
No, but when I went to the club, I remember I went to a club out there and I heard the newer stuff out there. Oh.
Damn, Guam.
They probably weren't. They probably weren't.
Yeah.
Years behind in music over there in London. Maybe a couple of months behind, in my opinion. Because I remember I went in. It was in December, and every club I went to, I kept on hearing, Eliza Rose and that song, baddest of them all. Every club I went into in London, I heard that damn song. That song came out in the summer of 2022, and they were playing it in December. I'm like, wow, they're still behind. So yeah, I'm like, but no, I would never guess that.
As quiet as you are, man, you were an interesting dude, man.
Thank you.
I'm serious, man. I knew about you, but damn, bro, being on the show, I'm listening to it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Last question for you, Calvin. Any advice to upcoming DJs?
Don't be like Al.
Well, I'll take that advice.
I mean, advice to upcoming DJs, I don't know, be yourself. Don't try to step on toes. Go out and network. Really work on your skills. I don't know. Don't be an asshole. Unless you're Al and you can do whatever you want.
No, don't be like Al. Don't be like Al. Please don't.
Yeah, right. What's wrong with being like Al? That's racist.
We don't want to be like Al.
You want to be like Mike though, huh?
No.
Like Tyrone?
No. I feel bad for him right now. Shut up.
Mr. Cripple.
Stop it.
Mr. Cripple, Mr. Pegleg.
So, Calvin Cornel.
Thank you
Been
very much.
pleasure.
Hey, man, thank you guys for having me.
This was awesome.
Hey, thank you to everybody tuning in.
No, this is awesome, dude. Wow.
I was gonna say this.
Jesus.
I normally say this all the time. Any last words?
Yeah. Any last words? You know you're not gonna die.
Go Hawks.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, man, I'm excited for this
There you
season.
Yeah. Wait, the Seahawks or the Blackhawks?
Blackhawks, yeah,
We'll
Chicago.
We'll go both.
I mean, Seahawks, whatever.
This is the only guy that I know that every
I know
team.
football.
Yeah, right.
I know
Every team he DJs for has to deal with the Hawks.
I know
Something
football
Hawks.
seasons just
Something
started, but
Hawks.
come on now.
Yeah,
Something Hawks.
Come on now.
yeah, man. I'm excited. We have this Wednesday. We've got our media day, so doing our photo shoots and
Nice.
the video and all that stuff.
Nice.
Getting ready for the season.
Wow. Damn.
Crazy.
Mark V just commented. He says, "I want to be like Calvin."
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that want to be like Hal.
Yeah, he said. Tim commented. Says CC's the best.
Okay, cool. I'm not the only one that.
We
calls
love
CC
you.
cool.
Tim actually lives pretty close to here.
He's actually a great guy, dude. Like I told you earlier, man. This guy's fucking. I mean, you could talk to him. He's
Of
talkable.
course.
I mean, there's a lot. You gotta understand something, bro. I mean, to a guy of this stature, doesn't have to be fucking. He looks, what you say, little boy, type deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's not like that, man. And he's always been like this. Even when I met him, he was cool. He probably thought I was like the bathroom attendant or something, man. This guy gonna ask. He's gonna ask me for suavemente or some shit. What the fuck's this guy want?
Oh God.
I'll joke.
No, that know is fun too.
Yeah, it's dude. It is what it is, right?
Yes. Calvin again.
Calvin, yes, man.
Thank you guys so
This was
much.
a fucking honor, bro. This was an honor.
That was a lot of fun.
Thank you, man. Yeah, seriously.
Finally, I'm glad we were able to finally do this.
We finally able to do this.
It's only been a year in advance, in the making. Calvin's like, I want to come on the show. I'm like, yeah. Well, let's figure out when you have time, bro. You have time.
Yeah, right.
This is awesome.
When
this
you
is
have
great,
time.
man. We learned a lot about him, man. And this is great.
Yeah, I love the show. I
thank
tune
you,
in.
man.
I tune in all the time.
We
and-
appreciate
We
it.
appreciate it, seriously. Yeah, definitely. And look, Unforgiven just showed up.
He said
What up,
cue the
Dennis?
music.
He's a little late to the party. It's all right. He's still fucking, dealing with
Bree's
that.
like, show us your dance moves before you.
Oh yeah, bro, come on. Let me see your footwork. Let me see your footwork. There's goes that booty house. Woo, 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 woo.
Next time. Vegas. Y'all got to go to Vegas for that show.
I'll be ready for that field trip.
Hey, bro, I'll get the plane.
Get the plane.
There'll be no snakes on it. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right.
Put
No
on
snakes
some
on the
booty
plane.
house. Put on some booty house.
What do you want to hear? Some percolator?
DJ Funk.
DJ Funk. Work it.
DJ Funk. Work it.
Work it, man.
That's another guy we may have to bring on the show.
Ooh.
DJ Funk. DJ Funk.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
Shout
sick.
out to Ralphie Rosario too, man. He got
Oh yeah, for the mural. Yeah,
for the mural, man. They just posted that, man.
I saw that.
Marquis, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
sir.
Happy 25th birthday, my friend.
Yes, sir.
He's 25, right? 25? 25, right? 25.
At 21.
Yeah, man. Hey, 20 in my Drake voice. 21. Sorry.
Anyways, that's the end of our show, guys. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming out and
Supporting,
in,
man.
and supporting and tuning in to us. Again, you can check us out every single Monday here live on Facebook, also on YouTube and Twitch at The Industry DJs. Also, check us out on your favorite streaming platform, Apple, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Stitcher and the Anchor app. Follow us on Facebook at The Industry DJs, also on Instagram at The Industry DJs. Yeah, that's it.
Definitely, man. Shoot out your socials, man.
Follow me on Instagram at Calvin Cornel. That's really all I'm on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok, but
No X, no nothing like that.
no, a
lot of DJs. A lot of DJs haven't
all
gone
the
to X yet.
socials. It's at Calvin Cornel. So
Cool. Shouts out to you,
Real
man.
simple.
And then what about your remixes? Where can we find those?
You can find me on SoundCloud at Calvin Cornel.
Cool.
And my podcasts for my mixes, Jammin' 107.5, are on Apple Podcast. So check it out.
Awesome.
All right. To the words of
To the worlds.
shut up. To the words of Peter Ramos, support your local DJs. To the words of I'll do it like this.
Stay vigilant. Stay safe. We love you.
And we'll see you guys next week. Have a
Calvin,
good one,
thank
guys.
you very
Let's
much
go.
again,
Thank
bro.
you.
You're the best, bro.
Have a good one.